streaming, start recording. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, so let's see how long this goes tonight.
It's all right. I got a full maybe 2 hours of sleep when I got back from Florida at 4 in the morning on Tuesday.
Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 513. I'm Rose Ferry.
Co-host Anthony.
I'm Fred.
And Fred, you stayed at the Roach Motel down in Florida. He messaged us and said there was a roach in his room.
It was a dead roach. Yeah, there was just a dead roach when I went in there in the bathroom. I was like, oh, well, shit. But yeah, I was like, you know what? For the price I paid, I was like, you know what? It's worth it. Can't complain.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's the only thing that was wrong with it. There wasn't any more bugs or anything like that I found.
The Roach Motel.
The roach. The Papa Roach.
Man, we got a lot.
That guy is he even around anymore doing music? That guy?
Yeah,
He's doing something.
They're still torn.
Mm-hmm.
They're still making, I don't want to say bangers, but they're still making something.
I haven't heard of them since 2005. That's how long it's been.
They're putting something out, all right. They're on TikTok a little bit, I guess. But that's what I've seen, but nothing major.
Microsoft's gonna shut that all down.
Yep. Micro talk.
We have Cannibal Ritual in the chat. What's going on?
What's up?
Cannibal's here. We'll see if other people come in tonight.
Other people.
Anthony knows what I'm talking about.
There's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. So hopefully everyone shows up, if you know what I mean.
Dude, there's so many butthurt people out there.
It's time for some PlayStation news. I feel like we should just open with this, right? Because I feel like it's the biggest kind of, I guess, thing that we already talked about. A lot of people were probably
We've been talking about this for over a year. And
yeah.
Last week, or 2 weeks ago, right? I said, hey, that Slim was supposed to be launched at the end of September. What happened?
Yes. What happened? And
I was just about 2 weeks off.
Now they have this for the holiday season, That's the thing.
I knew they were going to do that. I said that too. It's like, if it's not at the end of September, it's going to be the holidays or next year.
Yep.
What threw me off was the plates for the old version.
It's like, why were they announcing that when we were streaming the State of Play? We're just like, why the hell are they? Because you would think the State of Play would have been the perfect time to say, here it is. It almost, seems like they were just not ready to.
They weren't ready to drop that extra $50 price tag at the State of Play. That's what it was. They didn't want to ruin that State of Play.
They needed to sell the Spider-Man consoles too. They're like, fuck it, we'll just sell it.
Which I got 2 of them. I'm going to keep the plates and put white plates on the machine and get rid of the machine. But,
we're talking about the new PS5 Slim design. Slim, I say that very, very loosely.
Remember the video we showed? Everyone was like, "Oh, it's fake." Not everyone in our chat, but everyone on the internet. It's fake. Why would they do that? It's fake.
Yeah.
Dude, it had the UL freaking tag on it for the power. They're not going to fake the UL tag.
No, when that footage came out, it was obvious that, we were looking at something that, this has the option to provide the disk drive, or you can get it without the disk drive. Now, like Perry said, they're trying to get this out for the holiday season, and, has the terabyte storage. It's supposed to be, it is a little bit, slimmer than the big boat that we have. But yeah, it's supposed to be 30% reduced in volume, weighs 18% less. I don't know.
It's still 100% ugly.
It just has the slit in it now. That's basically what it has.
Yeah, and it comes with a little paperclip kickstand.
Yeah, the kickstand, which will probably fall off.
How embarrassing is this? You know what I mean? They can't engineer shit over there. Who the fuck? Japan has the best engineers going, and whoever works for this company can't design a fucking machine.
I just thought that this would be like a lot
From the
more
PlayStation
sleeker.
3 up, these guys just can't design these machines.
Well, once we saw that footage online and we actually saw it in person, we're just like, that really isn't that much slimmer, like, and sleeker. You know what I mean? We noticed it had the slit, it had like the little thing, you know, but the notch for the disc drive and everything. So the PlayStation with the Blu-ray drive is $4.99.
ACR, he's quitting YouTube. You missed the whole stream.
Oh no. No, I'm not quitting YouTube. There is yeah, I was gonna say that price difference is $4.99 for the disc drive. Digital's $4.49.
So they raised it $50,
which is just like a little odd, but they're gonna try to get the money.
I went to their website. They are no longer selling the digital for $3.99.
Wow.
Even with a bundle, there's no more bundles on their website. They must have shipped all their bundles to the retailers to get rid of. Because if you remember, at the end of August, they had the back to school sale. You could get the God of War bundle with the disc drive for like $410.
Yeah.
They were just getting rid of them. So, I mean, that was probably the best time to buy a PlayStation 5. But then there were people waiting for the Slim, and now you're going to get effed.
Yep.
I mean, it's
screwed.
What's the point? What's the point of even selling the one without the drive? If you're not going to go full digital, then just keep the one with the disc drive and just be done with it. Everyone will pay $4.99 and that's it.
Yeah.
What's the point? Because you're going to pay $4.49, and I don't think it's going to remain at $80. But imagine if third parties try to make disc drives for this thing.
Oh no!
No. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Can you imagine?
Be some ugly tumors coming out.
That would be funny.
I do like the eject button being on like its own thing instead of being on like, you know, it always blends in with the console. Right. I like the fact that it's like right next to where the disc comes out, you know. That's pretty cool. But other than that, it's like, I don't know. There is no real reason to get this. No. For me anyway. I mean, it's the same specs, the console works the same way.
Well, I sold my digital at the shop that I used. I sold it to a customer because he needed one. And I was like, I'll just pick up the new Slim one, digital or whatever. Now I'm like, for an extra $50, we have Noof Nukem in the chat room. Noof, how's it going?
What up, Noof?
That's awesome. Thanks for being here, Noof. I appreciate that. Everyone, go subscribe to Noof's channel.
We love you, Noof.
And every Monday night at 10 p.m., he's got the Gaming Fuse podcast. Definitely check him out. He was on this show a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was on his show a couple of weeks ago. We got Dreadpool in the chat.
Check it out.
Dreadpool.
Dreadpool,
the man who thought we streamed last night, but we didn't. Was watching hockey, but wanted to stop by. Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by,
man. Appreciate that.
Cam May, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah, it might be because of the holiday on Monday, but I think Dreadpool and David R thought we were live last night, but they thought there was no show last night. They were like, I guess they didn't go live. And I woke up, I was like, let me check the calendar. Wait a minute. It's not Thursday, is it?
Yeah, no, I was losing track of the days too. To be honest with you, this week it was like just busy.
Forza, baby, yeah. Woo! Yeah, I gotta play that. It's installed. I had to jump on that.
So, because I was listening to News podcast and I didn't realize that they're doing that thing where they're calling it Forza Motorsport and that's it, and they're just gonna be updating it. We're probably just updating it like, you know, each year instead of like coming out with each individual. Like, that's very interesting, you know, that's where they're going with that, you know.
The Motorsport's not impressed me as much as Forza. Forza 7 was really good.
Well, yeah, they mentioned on that show too about the whole, like, you know, leveling up. You have to do each individual car, so it's kind of like a grind, you know. That's very
all these games as a service are gonna make you do that because they want you to freaking.
They want you to stay on it, yeah.
But they don't understand if you don't do it the right way, you're just gonna stop playing it.
Yeah, because now it's like they're covering the number, and now it's just like Forza Motorsport. Like, this is the one.
The king is in the building.
What's up?
The king. What's up?
The king.
The king is here. So yeah, I got to check out for it. So I got it installed. It was like 120 something gigs or 160 gigs or something. I don't remember. Something big.
Yep.
Between regular job, my haunted trail, working media, and haunts, I haven't had a day off. I thought last night was Wednesday night. Well, you would be fooled because AEW was on last night, going up against NXT, and they got killed. So there you go. Bro,
Can't make this shit up.
over 900,000 people NXT. AEW 600,000.
No,
man. Weren't they selling like their tickets for like $10?
That's this week in Ohio for Collision. The tickets are $10 because they can't sell it out. And by the way, it's like a 1,200 seat building.
oh man, that's rough.
That's rough. It's hey, they wanted to be WCW, right? You know, AEW's the original name they were going to use was WBW, World's Best Wrestling.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not even kidding. And Tony Khan had to be talked out of it. I think Shivani talked him out of it. He's like, you don't want that.
Good.
Don't do that.
Warner Brothers Wrestling.
I'm so busy I got shit back on. Wow. That's crazy. Glad to see you guys rock. You rock, King. Thank you.
You're the best, King.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys feel about like these models though? Like the slimline shit. I mean, not really slim. So
well, I'm gonna get one because I'm stupid. I got the VR today, so I'm stupid.
There's nothing slim about them. Like it's pretty much the same.
I just don't need another PS5, man. Like I'm fine with my disc drive.
You know what we had to do?
Yeah,
we had to buy. Too. You know how you save the most money? You buy the one with the disc drive. Then you take the disc drive and you sell it. Then you save money. You just turn into a digital one.
Yeah. Might as well.
Warner Brothers Wieners. What the hell? That's what Dreadpool says in the chat. Should have called it FWW. Former WWE. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, Edge came back and the ratings dropped.
He's Adam Copeland now.
Oh.
But he trademarked Legend because the word edge is in legend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't use that.
Of course, he's doing the Christian Edge like rival. They're doing a rival, of course. Knew that was coming.
Bro. Okay, so I had AEW on my phone. And I was watching NXT. Christian was talking to Edge, and I put the volume up. And he took a shot at the Judgment Day. He goes, unlike you, Edge, I don't just dress people up in Halloween costumes.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Christian is always funny, man.
Christian's great. Love Christian.
When Seth Rollins had his like group of people and they were celebrating, it was like 10 years ago. Edge and Christian come out, and Christian's like, yeah, why are you guys celebrating? Getting computers fixed at the Geek Squad.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Mike, what's up? Mike Mullis is in the chat. The original Next Level Gaming. Every Tuesday night on Rumble. What's going on? Except in the wrestling. Oh, man. Yeah,
wrestling.
I love wrestling, but I have some problems with it lately, so. I got some CM Punk problems. Now they're teasing he's coming to WWE, then they're saying he's not coming in, so I don't know what the hell's going on. They keep cutting his promos every week.
Isn't CM Punk coming? Isn't like the one of them going to be in Chicago? One of the shows?
We don't know. We'll find out next month when he's in Chicago. And if he's not, he's not.
Yeah, because I think that would probably be the best place to go.
And then we'll wait for the Royal Rumble and be disappointed there, and then I don't have to watch anything anymore.
Yep.
All the guys I like, Goldberg, CM Punk, nobody wants these guys on TV anymore.
Yeah, it's like impossible to see them wrestle more than like 2 matches.
They always get in trouble and they don't want them back and everything. I don't know.
We caused that CM Punk thing the second time. We're talking like mid-match, and
we were talking when he came out after he got in the fight. And little do we know,
that was it for him.
he was already fired. I'm here.
Crazy.
It's been a day, gents. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
My favorite wrestler is always on drugs.
Man, I want RoboCop. RoboCop, shockingly, is a good game. That's why
Really?
I played the demo. It's on Steam for free right now.
People were asking me about it.
I pre-ordered it on Xbox on Amazon, so I will get it now. See, now there is stuttering and frame issues on this version of it, so that's why I got it on Xbox, because I hope that that's not a thing on the console version, but we'll see. But it's, it had me playing for about an hour. So
that's good.
That's cool.
His best line in Dead or Alive. Oh man, you want to read that, Fred?
What?
You want to read what Noof wrote?
The RoboCop was in a porno. His best line, "Dead or alive." You Can you send Noof? Can you send me a link to that porno for research purposes for next stream? Just want. Thanks. Appreciate.
You got to review it for the next.
Stream. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. I got to do my homework. You know what I
mean? That's when you're on a different site. That's not on this site. You can review it on a different site.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Noof, you're awesome. 100% says the king. Oh, Cannibal Ritual. I only just got around to playing RoboCop demo tonight. So far, it's fun. So the voiceovers are mostly for the bad guys. They sound like crap. But I mean, it's like 80s punk bad guys, you know.
like Phil Paxton bad guys.
Horizontal guard gaming in the house. Jamie, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up?
All right, let's go back to this PlayStation thing.
Yeah, so it's they don't have a date yet, I don't think, when it's coming out. But they said for the holidays though. So I think they said beginning of rollout in November, I think, to retailers. Okay, so early November, so less than a month from now. But there's no like pre-order date or anything like that yet. So obviously if anybody wants to jump on this, I'm sure it will sell pretty quickly.
You know why I hate November?
Like most Sony shit.
Because it's gonna come. The first batch will come out in the first within the first 2 weeks. Then it's gonna sell out, and then Black Friday, and everyone's going, got to slim.
GameStop's gonna be happy. They're gonna be like, yeah.
They did that with the 360.
Oh, GameStop.
When I worked at Best Buy in Yonkers, they released the 360 or whatever, and then we didn't have any, and then Black Friday came, and they said, hey, we have them, but don't sell them until Black Friday. And I was like, okay. So we had 100 million people come in, and we're like, we don't know when it's coming in. Maybe Black Friday? And the customer were like, oh, are you telling me it's going to be a Black Friday? I said, I don't know. Maybe. Like, I'm trying to give them a hint, but not tell them, because we weren't allowed to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But every day, people calling, oh, you got the 360, The one guy, the day that the 360 launched, I was in the line because I bought mine there. Yes, the employees had to wait online back in the day. They didn't.
Wow.
We didn't get any special treatment. We waited all night for that thing. Dude, we're waiting on the line. Some guy comes right in and goes right up to my GM, and he's like, oh, my son said if I don't bring this home, he's going to harm himself. He said the other word, but
yeah.
And my GM was like, "Well, your son should have waited online for everybody."
Holy crap!
Because he was a drill sergeant from the, I think from the Navy or the military. He was just flat out, and the guy wouldn't leave. And the guy was like, "Well, hopefully next time you'll have it. Please give me a call when you get them in, because he's going to do this to himself." And it's like, my God,
come on.
Then we had the fire department waltz right in. Literally, there's 70 people on the line. The fire department comes right in. Like, we would like one for the volunteers in our fire department. And my GM was like, you should have put your volunteers on the line all night.
Yeah,
like,
what the hell?
Like, he didn't take crap from anybody, man.
Yeah, first come, first serve, man, for shit like that.
I wouldn't mind a digital PS5 Slim. I have a regular disc console. I got different ones all over the house. I got 2 discs back here. I got a digital in there, and I got a digital downstairs. and I have the 2 Spider-Mans. I have one behind me, and I have one downstairs. The one downstairs is sealed. The one behind me is still in the box from the unboxing. Yeah, I'm stupid. I have a million of these things. I gotta get rid of them.
Surrounded by PlayStation.
I got 2 Xboxes right here. I got one behind me. I got one in that room. I got one in the bedroom. I got one in the living room. I got one downstairs. And then I got Series S's all over the freaking house. And I don't have... I'm one person. I can't even play all this stuff. I got 25 computers over here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'll probably just pass on this one, but
what?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's cool if people want to check it out, but I'm fine with my disc drive.
My disc drive is collecting dust. I don't even play it that much.
Here's the thing with the disc drive, and you know this, Fred. I'm going digital mostly for the newer stuff. I still buy physical. I still collect certain physical games. Thunders, what's going on, man?
What's up?
You love the background? I made that background. I've been going digital for the newer stuff, but certain new games I still buy physically. Depends if I'm a fan of it or not. So the discless doesn't really matter to me one way or another. I buy less digital on Sony because of, they ban people sometimes for no reason. We've seen that before. Microsoft is a little more lenient. If something happens, you could be like, hey, I didn't buy that. Oh, okay, we'll take it off your account. You call Sony, hey, I didn't buy these 10 games that somebody racked up my credit card. Oh, you're going to ban you. You call the credit card company, we're going to ban you.
You asked for chargeback ban.
They banned the whole account on you. So, I would, if you're going to do Sony, I would say go more physical with Sony. But they're trying to do the digital thing. But this whole model that they're doing by charging more,
kind of backwards. Yeah,
it's backwards because now people are more inclined to buy the one with the disc. So I mean, what if you're not ready to go digital? Then don't do the digital version. Just keep the disc version.
But why wouldn't I just keep what I have? Like, I'm keeping what I have because I use the PlayStation 5 for 4Ks primarily. And
I think the reason why the disc thing is $79.99 is because maybe they don't want to sell many of those.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like, yeah, for the 5,000 suckers that want to buy this thing after they bought a digital machine and want to pay more. I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea. This is Sony now.
It's a stupid design.
They should have made it more of like a...
and it'll be sold separately for $79.99, by the way.
They should have made it more like the PS4 Pro or something. Like an actual console-looking... Not this futuristic thing.
Because I feel like, I don't know, if it's a separate disk drive, it could have problems, It might be made cheaper. Like, I like the fact that everything's, for my PS5, everything's there, and I use it for the 4K player, and it's a great player. It's a great machine. I use it for a lot of physical discs, so I feel like that's where I'm at with that, but I know other people that might have not taken the jump, or maybe they couldn't get a PS5 when it was, hard to get. Obviously, it's been easy to get for a while now, but if people were still kind of holding out and just waiting, Spider-Man is going to be like the perfect gateway for this. So it's a good time, like you said. Like they should have did this at the State of Play. Like show your covers for the old stuff. Show do what you got to do for the faceplates, but announce this and then show Spider-Man 2 and get people on. I know they wanted to sell the Spider-Man console still, but it's just like, come on, man.
The Spider-Man console is $600. Remember that?
Yeah, what the hell?
And you don't even get the deluxe edition of the game. You just get the base game.
That is stupid.
That is a rip.
It's stupid, but not surprising, to be honest with you.
19 inches of Venom.
So yeah, you either, like Perry said, it's kind of ass backwards. I mean, I agree. It's $79.99. Disc drive sold separately. If you want to add it on there, I don't know. I just feel like most people are going to just get, the digital if that's what they're feeling. But if they get the disc drive, then they got the disc drive.
It's weird because it's cheaper to get the one with the disc drive, but it's like they want you to go that way. So it's like, why even making a digital one? At this point, what's the point?
Because they want to keep with the digital.
If
stuff.
it was $3.99, then yeah, okay, I get it. It's $100
Well, it's
cheaper.
it's $4.99 for the disc drive one. It's $4.49 for the digital.
Right, but the old digital was $3.99, so I could understand why people would say,
Yeah.
do I want to blow the extra 100? Because
And they
I'm all
made sure to
digital anyway.
discontinue that, right? So it was like we saw
It's
that.
been discontinued. I went on their website today because I wanted to get one for the shop because I sold mine to a customer.
But they knew this was coming around the corner.
I had a digital hidden where no one could see it in the shop. So that when I go there to work, if I want to play a little bit, I just play the game, no problem. But then I had a customer who's like, do you have a digital one? I was like, all right, I'll sell you mine. I'll get the Slim, whatever. Thinking the Slim is still going to be $3.99.
Now it's more.
Now I got to spend an extra $50 just to replace that one at the shop.
They should have just kept it at $3.99. They should have just kept it the same.
Yeah, but they know they're going to get it out of you.
Yeah,
it's like Apple charging you and Nvidia. When that whole thing happened, the whole picnic thing, the graphics cards used to be $500. Then they're $1,500. And I said on the show, it was like, when this whole thing ends, they're going to keep that price. Guess what they did?
Mm-hmm.
They kept the price. Because they know they could get it out of people.
Right.
We got Dreadpool. He's a member for 3 months. All Xboxes, PS5s, PCs. But do you have the paperclip? Yeah, exactly, right? The new kickstand looks like a paperclip.
The paper.
Yeah,
it looks like that thing that the little metal thing you buy to hang the picture frames on your wall. You put
and they're also they're selling that for $54.99.
$54.99 for that freaking stand.
Oh wait, no, that's the cover. The covers will start. It's saying the covers are $50, so it comes with the stand. Okay.
It comes with that thing. The vertical stand is $30 separately.
Oh, that's what it is. The vertical stand. Wow.
Which I had it vertically behind the secret place in the shop. So now
you have to spend.
Now you got to hit me. Well, I'm sure somebody like on Amazon
someone will
make
make
like a $10 one.
Yeah.
I bought a $6 charger for the VR thing.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I bought like the cheapest stuff and I usually don't do that. This sent me back, so I bought the cheapest stuff I can buy.
I don't like how when it's on the horizontal stand, how I don't know, it looks weird how it sits underneath, where the slit is.
It's like a kickstand.
Yeah, it looks like a
PlayStation
kickstand
or a motorcycle.
Look, the stand sucks now, but at least it's in the back, you can't see it, so it kind of hovers. But it still sucks because it falls all the time. But that just looks weird.
Thunder's Productions with a $5 Canadian super chat.
Thanks,
buddy. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
If you want to ask anything, ask away. Richard, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What up, Richard?
But you get a plastic shard that's supposed to hold up the PS5? Well, look, I'm going to get this thing. We're going to unbox it. We're going to check it out.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll just sell the disc drive, or maybe we'll just break it. I don't know. But can you imagine Best Buy? Can you imagine GameStop taking in used disc drives?
They will.
And they're broken, and they don't test them and everything. And then
they're going to be excited. They're going to be like, yes.
More money.
Physical. Let's go.
Yay, physical.
Yes, there's more people on the PlayStation platform than Xbox. You still need to connect.
All right, no one's gonna buy the PS5 because the workers are gonna find some way to not sell them the PS5s. They're gonna find some way not to sell them.
You really don't want that version.
You really don't want that disc drive, do you?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, kid. If I were you. It's like you're trying to sell shit, aren't you? Jesus.
Mike says we didn't get to talk about this last night. Well, what the hell is Sony doing? Mike, sorry I wasn't there. It was my anniversary last night, so I couldn't go anywhere on the internet. It was all Red Lobster and watching movies in my new home theater chairs, which Best Buy is going out of business over here, and they had the home theater chairs that everyone sits in. And I said to my wife, because we're looking to get the chairs, the Italian home theater chairs, and they cost money. I was like, why don't we just go over there and see if they'll sell us those chairs? We went there, and there was a price tag on the chairs, and there wasn't one the other day when I was there. It was $474. So we asked the manager, we're like, what's the lowest you can do on that? And if he said no, we were still gonna buy them anyway. Knocked it down to $399. It's a dual set of movie theater chairs that connect together.
That's cool.
And I was like, do it. So we got it. It's in the other room with the 75-inch TV. They're recliners. They're connected. They got cup holders and everything.
That's awesome.
Wipe the whole thing down. Put the cup holders in the dishwasher, and that was it. We've been sitting in those chairs all weekend.
So, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's freaking cool.
That is cool because we've been trying to get these chairs for like, I don't know, 10 years. Now was the time, and then I was like, what about Best Buy? They're getting rid of all that stuff.
Perfect.
Never apologize. I always appreciate anytime people say, yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you being here tonight, man. That's awesome. You're just a GameStop employee. I really don't want this job. Jamie on says physical is the only way to preserve. Makes bowel movement noises.
What the?
Are you gonna buy the $80 disc drive? No. Well, okay. No, I'm not gonna buy it separately. Now, what I'll do is, if I have to buy the disc drive and take it out and show people, okay, you can pull it out.
Is this going to be like the Sega CD, where it's going to have like tumors on it or something like that? Like one you slip into that.
It already has a tumor on it. Look at the disc drive with the Slim.
Yeah, I saw it.
It had like gastric bypass surgery, and the friggin' butt is still huge. Like the guy is skinny, but his ass is gigantic. Look at the picture. That's what it looks like. Somehow there's still 2 Kmart's open.
Huh?
Kmart Play, dude, same. Stevie Mac says, used disc drives wrapped in used underwear only at GameStop. That's true.
Yeah, that's what they're whipping up next.
The
physical one will not be able to be removed. Sony are petty like that. Well, they're keeping the same design for the same SKU, right?
It seems allegedly. That way, yeah.
Like that allegedly. Was the whole point. Now, we were off because we didn't know they were going to do 2 SKUs at once. I mean, the whole point was to do 1 SKU.
Yeah, just to simplify it, yeah.
But I think they felt their audience out, and they're like, and you look at that Final Fantasy, like the second one, Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it says on 2 discs. So they probably have to do it now. Keep the physical around. But I'm tired of these companies because you know what's going to happen? PS6 is just going to be digital. And people are going to be upset because they weren't prepared for it.
Yeah.
They're not preparing people properly. They're still like, yeah, we're doing digital, but we're still selling the disc one cheaper at a cheaper price.
Then they have their service on top of that.
They had the streaming today for the Portal, which
that's also
I
pre-ordered,
on the
docket,
but it's sold out twice on Amazon, so people are buying this thing.
Yeah, that's also in the news. Today they announced PS5 cloud streaming launches this month for PS Plus members, and if you have the portable, then they're doing the game trials, the additional digital titles that they're throwing on there. RE4, Dead Island 2, Genshin Impact, Fall Guys, and Fortnite.
Well, I could play RE4 like, I don't know, while I'm in bed. I don't have to freaking...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm waiting for the iPad release of Resident Evil 4. Capcom doesn't want to tell anybody when it's going to come out. They said 2023. Well, when? There's only a couple of months left.
And it's saying this is supposed to drop on the 30th of this month, day before Halloween. Enhanced audio they have on there, high quality resolution option, including 4K, 1440, 1080, 720, 60 FPS. And yeah, so right now I think they already have it available, and they're already testing it in all the other places like Canada and Austria and Arnieland and France and all that. So yeah,
what are they testing?
They tested it like everywhere else already. You know what I mean? But they're saying that its targeted launch is October 30th. That's what it's saying.
What, Resident Evil?
No, the streaming stuff, like the full-on streaming.
No, they said the streaming stuff's coming to Plus today or whatever.
Oh, today? Okay.
They announced it.
It says we're launching it at local times. It's saying Japan's on the 17th, Europe 23rd, and then North America the 30th. This is on the PlayStation blog, but
okay. So they had the trailer today for this service. Okay.
Right.
I thought
they're getting people ready. Why didn't they just announce all this stuff at State of Play? It's just so weird.
Those games better not be laggy.
No.
I mean, it's off your own Wi-Fi, so I mean, it is what it is, but still.
No, you're right. They really have to make a good, impression with it.
Oh, yeah.
RWK with a $4.99 super chat. Damn shame Xbox channels having to explain ponies and how they're getting fucked literally to have to explain it, sheesh. Yeah, because Sony guys just buy shit. They don't care. That's why we're paying $4.49 for a freaking digital. Crazy. That's why Last of Us 2 Remastered is going to be $100. You know, the squished edition. Because the fans tweeted them a couple of years ago, said, I'll pay $100 for Last of Us. And they said, okay.
You see what your PS guys do?
See what happened.
See what happens when you want nice things. This is what happens.
Sony is waiting for the tweets when people are saying, I'll pay $1,000 for the PlayStation 6. And they're going to be like, got them.
Like, that's it. You guys said you wanted it. We gave it to you.
They're waiting for it. They are waiting for that one tweet, and they're going to do it. I don't know. If you buy the drive, it's okay. So you buy the digital for $4.49. The drive is freaking $79, so that's $80. I mean, after it's all said and done, you're looking at like $528 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you got the stand for $30. If you want the stand, you don't need it. But then again, you don't need the disk drive if you're going to buy digital anyway. So it's just going to keep racking up the price. So I don't understand what the point is. Now, a lot of people that are going to buy the digital, they're not going to buy the disk drive.
No.
And who's to say the disk drive won't be on sale or on clearance somewhere? You know what I mean?
Right. That's true. And I think oh, go ahead.
And I was going to say, like you said, there's going to be third parties that are probably going to try and make this drive too. It's probably going to be a little cheaper than that.
Well, we'll see. I was joking around, but they still got a licensed Blu-ray from freaking Sony themselves. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked though if there were like some bootleg PS5 drives you could buy on like AliExpress or something.
Yeah, definitely.
The thing is like, I think if you have been, if you checked out Xbox probably, back when these dropped and you're not on PlayStation yet and you're thinking about getting one, this is like a no-brainer. Definitely pick it up, whatever you prefer. If you still got some physical stuff lying around, then
I would say just buy the physical one and take the drive out if you don't want it.
Yeah, if you don't want it, you have the choice.
Or
and then,
fuck
like,
Sony, take the drive out and sell it. Get your $50 to $70 back.
You have that option because people are going to be doing that.
And then they'll start locking the drives and they'll pull the freaking. Because we know Sony, they always do that stuff. When people get ahead of them, they pull everything.
Yeah, take the disc drive back to GameStop. You get $15 for it.
Yeah, we'll give you nothing.
If GameStop's even around.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be.
Yeah,
that's why it's freaking closing down. I mean, what's next?
When's that one closed by us? When's the day? Is it already closed down, Perry?
It might as well be. There's nothing in the store. It's empty.
28th, I think it said.
Oh, 28th?
You walk in there, it's like an open house.
Wow, that's insane.
They sent all the product to the other stores that are still around. And the guy's telling me when we bought the chip, oh, you could go to the Middletown or Mohican Lake. And I'm like, that's like a fucking hour from here. I'll just go to Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, might as well.
And this is the one that we were in last, where like
I run into Randy Orton in Review Tech USA when I go to Poughkeepsie. Frank sees Randy Orton and Review Tech USA at the mall over there all the time.
That's crazy.
Remember the rich lookalike at Chili's?
Yeah. Randy Orton lives over there. And
he does?
Freaking Rich lives right down the street from Frank.
Wow.
We thought we saw him at Chili's the one time. Remember that?
Okay, that was Buffalo.
Oh, it was Buffalo. All right. Yeah.
There was another time I was there where I think he was there, but I wasn't sure. Because there was a fat guy in the booth, and it was his voice, but I don't know if that was him.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we were at the Buffalo over here, that motherfucker looked like him.
He looks just like him.
And I told Frank, I was like, you know him, go up there and see if that's him. And then he went up there, and he's like, no, the guy's got a huge tattoo on his arm. I was like, all right.
Yeah. That was funny as hell.
That was fucking funny.
So that Best Buy, the one that me, you, and Frank were last at, that's the same one that's going?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't just go run over and buy a TV on a whim. We got to go by Frank's house and go freaking buy it and then come all the way back. It's a buzzkill.
Even my friend was saying that, like, they have, like, you know how they have, like, the TVs in the gaming section that shows, like, a game? His store literally still has Vanguard showing.
Wow.
Like, they don't care.
Oh, no. Man. They really must not care.
That's why when I was when I left notes for Nick in the Google Drive thing, I said, like, you know, because they are cutting back on all those sections like we talked about the other week, but it is actually happening, and they don't really, like, they'll keep a little sliver of it, but it's completely being, like, Car-Fi is completely taken out of that store. You know, exercise machines, lawnmower equipment, stuff like that. It's just
it's like in Best Buy, Home Depot. What the? When can I buy wood?
Get the lumber in there. No, you get some lumber.
Get
some plywood.
Forklifts in there. Bring them out.
Get the lumber. Get the tools.
You build your own electronics store.
It's ridiculous.
It's
that's insane. Man.
Yeah, to touch on that, that's just very weird. You know, it's we'll see what happens. You know, like, I still think it's good to have a store like them around for stuff like a TV. You know, but I don't know.
They're going away. They're all going away.
The Cherry Hill Best Buy, I'm not sure, Stevie Mac. I don't think so, but that is a very small store. So
get your oil change and buy a new game. Well,
yeah.
Here's the thing, Thunders. Best Buy has, like, no games.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
That one that's closing down, when we were in it last time we were hanging out, there was barely anything there.
They had nothing. You go to Target, same thing. There's, like, no games anymore. Target gets, like, 1 or 2 copies of a new game, and that's it. So I really don't think a lot of people
Walmart's
understand.
the same way.
A lot of retailers are just not carrying games anymore.
I'll be right back. Just got to plug in my laptop.
Yeah. Get rid of all those crickets, too.
Yeah, get the cat.
The cat, he needs a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Now the FTC wants to review the Ubisoft as pertain. Fuck the FTC. Fucking idiots.
Well, we're going to talk about that stuff. We have a little bit to talk about.
Well, they can't do shit now. That deal's closing actually Friday. So, Friday the 13th. Happy
Isn't
Friday
that crazy?
the 13th, Game Pass. It's so stupid.
Isn't that crazy? It's closing on Friday 13th after all this bullshit.
That's the day, right? That was the day that we've been waiting for. It was Friday the freaking 13th.
That was the day.
Speaking of Friday 13th,
Aha.
What the hell is that?
It's the 4K Steelbook.
That's what it looks like?
Yeah, it's...
You can see young Kevin Bacon in 4K.
In 4K?
Nice.
The 4K transfer is already out, but this is just a Steelbook of... It looks identical to the Blu-ray Steelbook, so it's kind of like, why did I get it?
Dude,
but...
did you see that Scream 3 picture I sent you?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's like they put the VHS on the Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like... maybe the transfer, the source material. I don't know what they used for it. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't put it in, but I have to check it out.
That was the old Blu-ray. And then the 4K looks freaking incredible.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, because the Blu-ray that we got in the collection and the one that was standalone was around for like a while. It was a very old transfer. So, because even when I watched Halloween H2O and I was like, holy shit, this transfer is awesome.
I got to watch it. I got it over here.
Yeah, you got to check that out. It was really good. But yeah, I got to watch Scream 3. I gotta watch the Texas Chainsaw 4K too.
I saw that. It's good. It's grainy,
Yeah.
but it's all right. It's good.
Yeah, it's gonna have that natural film grain no matter
It's
what.
100 years
So
old, that movie.
yeah.
Did any of you see is the new Exorcist out yet? The remake?
It's
whatever
not.
it is?
It's apparently not good. The sequel.
Oh yeah.
But,
Oh man.
you know, I think it's just better to stay home and watch the original
Yeah.
and just pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah. Just be like, nope, nothing came out. It's all right.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. We're good.
Cricket protein is good for your Fred, says Stevie. My Walmart doesn't have anything. I hate it, says the King.
Yeah,
You
I go to
should
the electronics
Walmart. Be
now,
like,
and
I'm
it's
the
like
king. Where's your 4K section?
they only have like a couple 4Ks Walmarts.
I'm the
and
king.
It's very
Take me to your 4K section.
And the Christmas sweater section.
King.
They take him to the 4K section. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now be gone. Do you need any help? Be gone.
Be gone.
He's a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk man.
Dude, Elvis he wishes he looked like the honky tonk man right now. Yeah, Fred, could you make your own brand of cricket chips and make a fortune?
So they're not technically in my basement. They're by the window that's like right by my basement, and they're just cricketing right by the freaking window. So
Time to get the flamethrower for Christmas.
That's right. No, I'm gonna get a grenade and
Burn
just
'em.
throw it up by the window.
And it'll miss them completely, and you'll still hear the cricketing, and you won't have a deck anymore.
Yeah, I'll have a big, huge hole right in the freaking wall.
Speaking of Friday the 13th, says Stevie Max, Fair Halloween is renting out Blairstown Diner for October. Wow.
Really?
No shit, Stevie. That's wild. It says Cannibal. Might have to go there. All right, let's put a bow on this PlayStation thing because we keep going back to it. Fred, what do you think about this PlayStation Slim?
It sucks. It's just like I just think like it's just a waste of money, to be honest with you. Like I wouldn't buy it personally.
Well, you already have a PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. So why
If
would
you don't have one, it's worth it.
Yeah, I'll just keep that. Like, if you already have a PlayStation, obviously don't buy it. But even if you don't have a PlayStation, I still wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it.
And then you got the Pro coming out next year. What's that going to look like? How much is that going to cost?
It's going to be upside down.
$6.99.
You know what? It might be $5.99 or $6.99 because if the base is still going to be $4.99.
Yeah. I don't know.
Someone's going to go on Twitter and be like, I'll buy the PS Pro for $1,500.
They're saying that right now. They're saying it right now.
Yeah. So that's the stuff with PlayStation, the consoles that were announced, the streaming as well. Perry got the PSVR 2. Do you want to talk about that? Your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So Wario posted a link for Amazon had it for $509.
Yeah, they did do a price drop on the VR2, which means that
I missed
they're not moving units.
I showed Anthony, and we were like, man, we both missed it. So I was like, does Target have them? And Target had one left, the one that was not $600. I don't know, it was $549 originally. Then I had the Target card, so I saved 5%. So I got it for like $520 something. I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna do it. I did it. I didn't think I was gonna have as much fun as I did today when I was streaming. It was really fun. I was just playing Resident Evil Village, and I really wanted RE4 Remake, but again, they're not giving us a release date for that, for the VR2.
Probably early next year, I would imagine.
They said this year. They keep saying this year for all these RE4 Remake ports, and they don't give us a date.
Yeah, hopefully November, December, if it's not next year.
Well, shockingly, I was having a good time with Village in VR. So I'm going to keep trying to play that. I got pretty far. I didn't get killed. I put it on easy, but still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Many times I should have been killed in the game and I wasn't. So
it looked pretty smooth.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. There's no stuttering or anything.
That's cool, though. So you'll be streaming more of that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
You think it's better than the Oculus? The Oculus?
Well, I had about 3 Oculuses and I threw them away. No, I don't know. I don't fucking own an Oculus. I had the Oculus Go and it fucking broke on me years ago. So, it'd be funny if the King was a Walmart greeter. You Mac, I'm gonna look into it. Not far from it at all. Mike says, "LOL. Thank you very much for Thank you very much for shopping at Walmart."
Thank you very much for shopping at Walmart. Christmas sweaters of the day.
Now, hey there, you're stealing that Christmas sweater. Elvis chases the guy out of the store.
I know the toilet section really well, you know.
Transmission's dead. Got no money to fix it or to get another car. Yeah. Play the lottery. I do that every week. You know, I can predict a lot of things, and I can't hit the lottery. Figure that out.
All the stuff you get right on the show.
How many things did I get right? I got Phil Spencer's email right before I even fucking knew about it. I said they were gonna try to get Nintendo games on Xbox. Everyone in the chat thought I was fucking nuts. Then this guy's email gets out a couple of weeks ago, and everyone's like, "Holy shit!"
Oh, what?
What happened? It's been a crazy few months.
Quick, Terry, say a random few, like 4 numbers. For the
I said that Jim Ryan was gonna get fucking fired when that deal went through. Deal went through. Doesn't have a job anymore.
No more crumpets.
No more hairy
crumpets. Now I guess we can switch things over to Activision, Blizzard.
Yes, I have both Jamie on. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, unfortunately, we are getting screwed a little bit here because it says there's no plans to put MW3 or Diablo 4 to Game Pass this year. It says Activision Blizzard anticipates on adding games to Game Pass sometime in the course of the next year. They said it's awesome to see anticipation building for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as we continue to work towards a regulatory approval.
Right? Bobby Kotick getting his last big bonus check before he passes. That deal didn't close before this game came out.
So why we don't have plans to put it out? Yeah. Bonus. It says once the deal closes, we expect to start working with Xbox to bring our titles to players around the world. But go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm just saying it's BS. They have to add them, and I'm sure they will. Like Mike says in the chat, they'll add them when Phil tells them to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, Phil needs to say, the minute this on Friday, he needs to be like, add them.
Do it right now. Right now.
The second that deal is announced, they got to throw their party or whatever and be like, hey, Monday morning, you better add all those games. And the team will be like,
oh, shit.
Because now we got to pay $70 for freaking Modern Warfare 2 DLC. That shouldn't even be an actual game.
Well, that's why they did it, because Bobby wanted his bonus check. Mm-hmm. He's a smart guy. Flow. He needs an extra cash. And now he said, we're going to bring Guitar Hero back.
Yeah,
so his name is already on that. He's going to get a bonus check from that, even after he's out of there. He's lining up everything, and he's lining his pockets at the same time.
It's like it'll happen eventually, but it's just like, it sucks that we're not getting it as soon as we thought.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, let's see what happens. Let me tell you something. Know. They're stupid if they don't do it right away, because you know how many Series S's that's going to sell during the holidays?
Yeah, and their mid-gen refresh is not coming out.
Play MW3 on Game Pass right now. Black Friday, all those Series S's will be gone.
And that's what they want. They want to kill off the Series S SKU so they can bring in, the new stuff. So they should just use that to clear out the rest of their stuff.
Edith's end of life is this year.
Edith is over. Yeah. Edith is being put down. The thing is,
this thing was called Scarlet. Now it's called Edith.
We were just cracking up at the names when we were reading it. We're like, what is this? Those documents leaked. We were just like, what the hell?
But it said Edith's end of life. And we're like, Edith? Who the fuck is Edith?
And then we had to put the pieces together like a puzzle. Like, okay, Edith has to be the Series S.
The company's going after some lady named Edith.
Yeah. But see, they don't have a date for those mid-gen refresh for Xbox, but like you said, they should definitely have that stuff on there for when they have that mid-gen refresh. If that is next year, they got to have that stuff on. They got to have, that Switch, flicked for so to speak. Basically, just trying to get that plugin, because once you have everything on there and all those Call of Duties, again, you also have the old stuff on there, which also gets people playing a lot of the old stuff.
I saw a video today about these guys talking about like, oh, they'll shut the servers down on the old Call of Duties, and I'm like, they just opened them. Like,
I was gonna say they literally had a team to clean them out. Yeah,
and the videos from yesterday, and I was like, dude, they just opened all the servers for the old ones. What are you talking about?
Why would they shut them down? Why would they undo the work the new one? Did?
Like WWE, it's like WWE shuts the servers down every fucking year. It's not,
and they know you're gonna buy the new one anyway to play with your friends. So 2K
it's like, literally tweeted the other day, like, yeah, we're shutting the 2K22 servers down. Now's a good time to upgrade to 2K23. And it's like 2K23 is gonna be outdated in March.
Yeah,
just buy 2K24 and you're good.
Yeah. I mean, and I just hope it happens when, like you said, Phil Spencer has to put it on sooner than later. But hopefully, with their plans for this mid-gen refresh, they got their shit in line.
Here's something I want to say, and a lot of people might get mad, but I'm going to say this. These Xbox podcasts, right, the community, they have championed this brand more than Microsoft does, okay? This brand, I mean, this community fought for this brand, for the perception of this brand and all this, to get this Activision deal done, okay? A lot of the people in the community put their hard work and time and effort into, like, pushing this brand forward. And if this guy doesn't, like, at least give a few games when they get it on the service, it looks like they just used everybody. That's not cool.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no.
It's a bad look.
There's a lot of people that bleed Xbox, and it seems like a lot of them are good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like the PlayStation
what
guys.
they want.
They're fucking nuts, but it seems like the Xbox community has a lot of good people. Some of them are delusional, some of them aren't. It depends.
You get those pockets everywhere of fans,
But the bottom line is, I think the community really helped champion Xbox the last 10 years. And, yeah, we got great hardware out of it, but, we're just starting to get some good games now after all this time. So I think for the community just sticking with them, they should put a few decent games in Game Pass as soon as this deal closes.
Yeah, and now the public knows about your plans.
You don't have to put every game in right away, but
no.
Fuck it, throw bones. Say, you know what, fuck it, you can play Modern Warfare right now. It's not a big
deal. Play Modern Warfare, play War That War. Dude, like the first one, the second one.
Yeah, and the public knows your plans for these new consoles. So some people might just be waiting for them to be, again, it works the same way with the PlayStation 5 Slim model or Slim model. It's like if someone was on Xbox, they are just waiting to, to pull the trigger on the PlayStation. Same thing with the Xbox. Now that they see this mid-gen refresh, they're going to be like, okay, let me wait for the official announcement. And then if you put Call of Duty on there, you put all those games on there, it's going to make them jump on Game Pass right away already. They're already going to sign up regardless, but now they're going to be they're going to buy that console as soon as it drops because they're going to be ready. That's why you have to have that stuff set up. I mean,
that would be great advertising. That would be great advertising.
Just do it.
Call of Duty on the cover.
Call of Duty on the box. They'll put it on the box because obviously they pushed Master Chief off the box.
It'll be the new Master Chief.
Master Chief is not going to be on that box anymore. And that's a shame.
It really is sad.
There's the game crashing on me.
Oh wow, that's funny.
It has a crashing issue on here.
Just put Captain Price on the box. There you go.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably going to be what they do, or whatever is the current Call of Duty or whatever Warzone image.
Mason.
Yeah,
Mason.
But yeah, I mean, I guess speaking of Call of Duty, did you guys want to talk about Modern Warfare 3? The beta's out. I guess we all played it, right?
I haven't played it yet.
I like playing with the guys, but I don't like playing with people online because I'm getting killed every 3 seconds.
Yeah, no, I was getting my ass kicked, but I played 2 games of Ground War on the TV upstairs, and it was cool to check out.
They literally lifted that from Battlefield 2047 or
the tanks, the vehicles.
Freaking name of the game is called.
It is cool that they're like reviving like some of the old maps. I am It's like
Yeah.
a good nostalgia feel. It's like, ooh, High Rise, ooh,
Yeah.
Favala.
Yeah, that's
they,
cool.
they want this to be the most bought game because it's Bobby's last game.
Yeah.
The
Fair.
more copies he sells, the more money that guy's gonna make.
They brought back the ACR too. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, no, a
great.
lot of fans were putting that stuff over, and again, I'm not a hardcore Call of Duty fan to keep up on like all the little things that are different. However, I do end up playing them each year. It also helps that like me and my dad game share, so when he gets it on PlayStation, I can just download it and check it out.
Yeah.
So, but I would like to. I know, right? How dare I game share and save money? Sony's gonna find me.
You can't share a digital copy, Anthony. Come on.
Yeah.
What if I want to rent it to my friend?
Yeah.
Sony's just on the phone. Where's this guy at? We need to find this guy now.
Where is it?
I'm making fun of that because a lot of people don't know you can digitally game share.
Yeah, no, you can.
Jamie, I'll take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
See you, Jamie.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so that's probably what I'll do again. Like instead of getting it on Xbox, I'll just play it on PlayStation. I might play through the campaign as well, because I find myself sometimes not doing that right away, and I just go straight to the multiplayer. But in recent years, the stories are usually pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're good.
I didn't beat Modern Warfare 2, the story or anything.
I still gotta play Black Ops 3. Christopher Maloney's in that. The guy from Law and Order.
Oh yeah,
the bald guy.
Yeah, they're yeah. I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, which is
I've been playing Call of Duty since it was on PC.
Dang.
I'll never forget.
Since, Finest Hour on Xbox.
I worked at CompUSA. Okay, I told the story before, and I worked down in the warehouse, right? And there was a guy that did returns. He was an older guy, and somebody returned Call of Duty, the first one, because it was brand new on PC. Somebody returned it, and he's doing the return. He comes in the room and looks at us and goes, "Call of Duty." Like, he was making fun of the name because it's like Call of Nature, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
He just thought it was like the funniest, like, Call of Duty. And it's just like, bro, you didn't realize you were holding like the biggest game of all time in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the start of like a great thing.
When it became a household name,
Especially when Zombies came out in World at War. When Zombies came out, oh man.
Mike says, I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops. Good game.
That was a great game.
I got halfway through and I stopped playing.
One of the best zombies, I think.
But yeah, man, I mean, I'll check it out, like I said, just because he'll get it. I don't know when I'll fully play it, because I think I might jump on Spider-Man 2 first.
Yeah.
But he's gonna want to get that when it comes out, so I gotta set that up. But yeah, I mean, like Perry said, online's a little tough when you're not with a team. So
it's also very toxic too.
Yeah, well, that's every Call of Duty. You also got to be ready for people to rage quit and scream and yell.
Rage quit, scream, yell, call your names, make fun of you, threaten to kill you, like, the usual stuff.
Richard, I would say Modern Warfare 2, the story was really good, the campaign. I beat that game. Great. Advanced Warfare was okay, but Kevin Spacey's a fucking wacko now, so you got to scratch that game off the list. I beat that one too. But they were ripping off Titanfall in Advanced Warfare. Because at the end, you get like a bootleg mech.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this is stupid. I don't know what else. What was the other one? Did I beat another one? I don't even remember. The 2019 Modern Warfare was pretty good.
That was 2. Was that Modern Warfare? Oh, no, 2019. I know what you're talking
about. That's the 2019, the reboot, remake, whatever.
Oh, yeah, the reboot with Infinite Warfare. They like combined them with some crap. Yeah,
Infinite Warfare... It played a little bit good. Remember that got like the most thumbs down in YouTube history? That trailer? And then everyone ran out and bought it. So they all lied.
No, that's how Call of Duty is. Like, people were like, oh, I hate it so much, and they still buy it.
Titanfall 2 was the better game that year.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. Titanfall 2.
I don't even think I played Infinite Warfare. That was probably the one Call of Duty I didn't play.
We got ridiculous. Infinite Warfare? You had Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare, and Infinite Warfare. It's like, come on. How many warfares could there be?
My favorite's probably Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 and 2 are really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cold War was alright too. I didn't mind Cold War.
Yeah, we played that for a little bit.
Call of Duty 2 was good also. I got that when Xbox 360 came out.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Is the OG.
It came out a couple of weeks
yeah.
after the system came out, but I got it.
That and Gears 1 was like the first couple games I played on Xbox Live when I
Gears
got
of
it.
War, man. Come on, where's Gears 6 already?
I know.
Advanced Warfare. That's the one that
Hey,
was.
can we get more than one Gears every 5 years? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I miss Gears of War too.
Yeah, that's just incredible times on those games.
Space warfare, sea warfare, underground cavern warfare.
I think I took a break. Like I was playing them consistently every year on 360, but then after Ghosts, I think that's when I was like,
Kevin Spacey was in Advanced Warfare.
Took a break.
I beat that one.
Oh, Call of Duty
And
Ghosts.
he plays the same exact villain that he plays in every movie.
Call of Duty Ghosts was kind of
himself.
Well, that was the one that
weird.
came out on 360, PS4, and Xbox One, but it looked like shit.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like it looked bad. The controls looked like not great. They weren't fluent, and just like it was just.
Which
they
one?
just changed a lot. Ghosts.
Oh, come on.
Well, I was saying how I played them consistently every year, and then like I did play Advanced Warfare when that came out.
I couldn't beat the mission with the dog, where you're the dog and you have to like walk around the guys. Yeah. I was like, man, this is so stupid. I just want to play as a guy, run around. It's like Zelda. I turn into a fucking dog. I just want to play as Link. I'm turning into a dog, a kid, a bunny. Like, what the fuck is going on with Zelda? When is Zelda going to be? Zelda ain't Zelda anymore.
Right, they're switching things up.
Yeah. No, you have to be a fucking engineer to play Zelda now. It's like, this is not what Zelda was. Zelda was an action-adventure game. Not, hey, I'm going to build this guy, I'm going to build this, I'm going to build... What is going on?
Yeah. Sometimes it gets away from, what it once was.
He doesn't look like Link. He looks like Ellen DeGeneres building shit. And I'm like, what is this? Why is he wearing blue?
Well, it's funny because
he's not supposed to wear this.
Well, it's funny because, like you said, when
he wakes up naked in the last two games. Yeah. I'm like, what is going on with these games? I just want to play a Zelda game where he's like a teenager to an adult and there's blood and shit.
They just go on forever, and that's what makes some of these ideas either stick or they don't,
Now, Zelda, build this thing with the trees, lift this rock up, do this, do that. It's like this. What is this? This is not what If you play the first game, that game is fucking scary. When you walk into that dungeon, you hear that music, you see those little tiles with the fish faces on them and everything. They all evil. Then you walk in the room, there's mummies in there and everything. There's bats. It's crazy. Forget about it. I gotta go get a freaking engineering degree just to play fucking Zelda now. Fuck that shit.
They go to MIT
give me a Link to the Past. Skyrim style. Thank you. A Link to the Past, in my opinion, is the greatest one, followed by Ocarina of Time. Everyone goes, Ocarina. No. It's Link to the Past and Ocarina.
I never played Zelda that much when I was like growing up, and so I played Ocarina, and that's about it.
Yeah, but when you were growing up, he was a fucking dog running around and shit. Like, they ruined that whole franchise.
Yeah.
Now, Breath of the Wild, I thought was good. I thought that was a good way to turn things around because they took like Skyrim, Witcher, and they mixed that a little bit with Zelda. I thought that's where it needed to go. But this Tears of the Kingdom stuff is fucking ridiculous. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, I was just...
Zelda rant.
No, you're right, though. Like, some of the games get away from that, It's like the things that worked before don't, they kind of get away from it because they're trying different things. And I feel like for Call of Duty, it's a similar thing where it's like it goes on for a while and they're trying... Like, I think it was after Black Ops 3 that I took a break because I didn't play Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 4 at all. And then I kind of circled back around. I didn't play World War II at all either. Like I played it a little bit, but I didn't actually like play it a lot.
Yeah.
And then it was right around when we got the new consoles that I started checking out, Cold War, Vanguard, checked out Modern Warfare. I played Modern Warfare as well. That was like my return. I got that on PlayStation 4. But I would like to go back and replay it. I feel like I didn't give it a fair shot.
So Microsoft's going to own Police Quest.
Yeah.
Can we get a Police Quest?
It's the stuff that
they're gonna own the SWAT games. They're gonna own. Are they gonna own Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza? Did Activision make that game or no?
I don't know actually.
Should look that up. It's vaporware. Call of Duty Slim and Ass. What? Love the classic horror. Call of Duty Pegging Pirates.
What the heck?
Call of Duty Space Docking. Thank you.
Piranha Games and Sierra Entertainment did Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza.
Call of Duty Pirate Warfare. They were gonna make that Stone Age Call of Duty game. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah?
Yeah, like 10 years ago when they ran out of ideas. And then they just went back to like Infinite Warfare.
Like, quick, go back to what
they were going to
sells.
make like a prehistoric Call of Duty game. I'm not even kidding. Or, not prehistoric. I think it was Roman times or something Call of Duty. Fucking ridiculous. They were actually going to do that.
So stupid.
And you know what's sad? People were probably going to buy it too. Because it's Call of Duty.
Call of Duty in the name. People are going to buy it.
Yep. Trust me, I'm
Spider-Man
guilty.
Games any good?
I'm guilty of that.
They will not put those games on Game Pass because they're licensed. Now, if they call up Disney and say, "Hey, you need money, right? We'll give you some," then those games will be in Game Pass. A lot of these Xbox guys in the community are putting up like these graphs with like every Activision game ever made. It's like a quarter of those games are only going to go in because of licensing issues. So don't get your hopes up. You want to play those games? Get a 360.
Get an Xbox 360.
Yeah, you want to play those games? We've got a great console for you.
Just do a Don Matrix. Now,
get a 360, right? Because I love PlayStation anyway. Yeah, Keely. Get a 360. Stick it up your ass, motherfucker. That's what he should have said to him.
Oh, man. That'd be awesome.
Matrix would have been a hero. Not Matrix. Not Mattress.
Don Mattress.
Well, he got fucked, so he should have been called Mattress.
Will you guys be picking up Call of Duty day one, or are you just going to be playing Spider-Man?
I already ordered it for him.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
I'm picking up the disc.
He's the only pre-order I got. I don't make money on new games. I don't think people get that, but
nice. So you're getting the do you collect them physical, Fred?
It's not that he's collecting. Yeah. I mean, he's got to.
I have a disc.
He's got to get it physically because he's got to get rid of it at some point. I mean, it would be smart to buy this one physical because the minute it goes in Game Pass, everyone's selling that shit.
Yeah. I think I have up to I think I have the original Modern Warfare 2, then after every other one I have the this one.
Our the only one that's the Steelbook too.
Which one did I didn't get Call of Duty like Black Ops 3, Infinite War. No, I got Infinite Warfare. Like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4.
We don't even know what we own because everything's Warfare.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 and 4 I didn't get. It
all blends together.
Because I just never played those ones. Because as soon as like they started using jetpacks,
Call of Duty College Warfare. Call of Duty University Warfare. Call of Duty Volleyball Warfare.
They have this like game. It's like COD, but you're like killing fish or something like that.
No,
I don't know. I was like, what the heck?
Pre-order the Steelbook says RWK. Stevie Mac, need Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remastered. I don't think you're getting those.
Damn.
Tony Hawk.
IDGAF about those Spider. I don't give a fuck about those Spider-Man. Okay. Jesus. I apologize for cursing tonight. We've been trying to behave the last like 2 months.
Behave.
But I'm reading the chat here. I'm not just flat out saying that stuff.
When you have swear jar.
It's good, Cannibal. They did a really good job with it. Getting Tony Hawk 1 and 2 on Steam. Call of Duty Clog the Toilet. Alright, Clog the Toilet crappy warfare. What we had to
Well,
put warfare against everything, right?
the warfare against the
Clogged
crap in the
warfare,
toilet.
toilet
It's
warfare.
warfare.
You're actually fighting in like the sewage pipe. It's like trying to get the crap out.
Dude, when are they gonna put the Ghostbusters in Call of Duty?
Honestly,
I want to play
I mean,
Slimer and shoot some people.
Like you see, they're adding like Michael Myers and Fortnite and stuff like that. It's like at this
Yeah.
point they'll put
That's
it.
ridiculous.
They just put the
Well,
Doom
Michael
guy
Myers
in
was in Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah, I was gonna say they had the serial killer crossover.
Ghostface was in there too.
That's right, a couple of years ago.
Yep. And then they just added a Doom guy and then Spawn.
Dude, they got rappers in the new Call of Duty.
Oh, they got Nicki Minaj in there and like 21 Savage. I'm like, what?
Oh no.
Put them in Fortnite.
Why?
They don't belong in Call of Duty.
Yeah, no. Call of Duty's not Fortnite. Put all that crap in there. I haven't played Fortnite in a while.
Watch Hereditary King, because King wants to know who's been watching horror movies.
I've been watching a few. I was mentioning that on the stream earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been watching a lot of movies on Shudder. I got the Tales from the Dark Side complete first, like the complete like set. So I've been watching like those.
Oh, nice. Those are good.
Oh yeah, they're really good.
50 Cent.
I feel like when they came out, they were like kind of like shadowed by like the Twilight Zone almost.
Yeah, and Tales from the Crypt too.
Yeah, so Tales from the Dark Side was just like chilling in the back, just like doing its thing. But
there
really
was some
good.
you could pull out some really good episodes from that shit. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because they make you like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
They just make you like do a double take. I watched them like usually like they're on Sci-Fi. When I was like in like if I stayed home from school or something like that, I would like just turn on Sci-Fi and I just watch them.
Yeah, they have AMC's doing their Fear Fest now too. I mean, it's all on TV and TV cuts, but they were just doing like a Halloween marathon. It's sometimes cool just to put on in the background, you know.
Yeah, I forgot what else is doing. What else is doing like a Halloween marathon? I forgot what other channel.
Call of Duty straight up failing. They're making a shit ton of money. What are you talking about?
Call of Duty's always gonna be making money. Call of Duty's always gonna. They're never gonna go out of business.
Especially with Warzone being free to play.
Well, if Microsoft takes like 15 years to make one game, it might go out of business.
Yeah.
I mean, we will see. You're telling me Fable's not coming out till like 2040? Like, I'll be dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's terrible.
I ain't living forever. The fuck out of here with that. That's the one thing I don't like about Xbox is they think everyone's got a lot of time on their hands. Like, and the Xbox guys, you know, some of these guys make excuses. Oh, I got a backlog. Okay, I don't want to play Red Dead from fucking 2015. You know what I mean? I want to play new games. You sold me a new Xbox. I want to play new stuff. The hell with my backlog. There are some people that don't have backlogs. I want the new stuff. I want to play the old stuff. I wouldn't have bought these machines to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want a new Gears of War.
Oh man.
I don't want to go back and play Gears 5 and play that game 100 times. It's over.
But failing COD gamers. Yeah, but we're still giving them money. We are still giving them money.
Well, we'll see. Is Microsoft going to screw that up, or are they going to keep it going? We don't know.
I'm glad that that Warzone's at least bringing back it's bringing back Rebirth, which is like what I'm really happy about.
Oh, you're Anthony. They added Firefight in Halo 5 or Halo 5.
Yes.
Halo Infinite.
Oh no, not Halo 5.
That's
Halo Infinite.
Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of surprising because I really thought they wouldn't actually add that in here at this point. But I guess better late than never.
No, it's
like what?
At this point, it's just
it's
kind of adding like salt to the wound. It's just
Who the hell's playing it?
I might as well just play freaking the Master Chief
That's the one
Collection.
thing I hate about Xbox. They always give up. They always give up. If a game doesn't hit, they're like, I'll see you later. It's like Sony with the hardware. If it doesn't hit, they get rid of it.
Yep.
It's like, no, Xbox. That Halo is your thing. You make sure that that's the number one game. But no, they got to put Forts on the fucking box every year.
No, they just
sell me a fucking car. Just sell me a car. Stop selling me machines and sell me the car.
Let's step it the fuck up.
Sell me the car.
Bastards.
I don't know.
You
Bill
bastards.
Spencer.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just pulling up this other stuff here. Oh, right. We got to talk about John Riccitello.
Riccatello, man. He can't speak.
Riccitello. Sorry. Damn. All the names we butchered on here. He's stepping down as CEO from Unity.
No.
So that's another thing that happened.
Yeah, well.
After the events of the whole charging fees and all that shit.
You know, these companies think they could get away with all this stuff. And I can't even put that together. I've heard people talk about it and everything, and I'm just like, it's so confusing. Who cares? You know what I mean? Well, everyone's going to get screwed or whatever. Well, now they got rid of the guy that made the decision, so screw him. People still aren't going to use Unity anymore. Because you can't trust them.
No, you can't.
Don Mattress will be the new CEO of Unity. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap up Unity, not the show.
Yeah, no.
Halo Infinite, says Thunder Productions. Halo Infinite open world got boring in the campaign. It needs to go level to level. Yeah, you know, here's the thing with Halo Infinite. When I played it for like a second time, a lot of rock climbing. And I'm like, this is not what this game is.
No.
I'm climbing rocks with the grappling hook more than I'm doing stuff. Just to get to the areas I need to get to. It was a fun first playthrough in the campaign, but then when you go back and play it again, you're like, yeah, this isn't that fun. It needed more story DLC, and they just never. They promised all that stuff, and they lied. They didn't have anything ready. That's what ruined. That's what ruined the whole thing. The fans
again.
Well, yeah, they promised all this stuff, and they didn't have any of it going. They said, "Yeah, we're working on it." Once they fired Kathleen Kennedy, Jesus Christ, it's the same thing, right? Bonnie Ross.
Yeah.
Once they fired Bonnie Ross, well, they're both space things, and they ruined Star Wars and Halo. So there you go. Once they fired Bonnie Ross, it came out that they weren't working on any of that shit. So what was this lady doing? Putting all the money in her pocket? What was going on? Horrible. And now, you know, they're releasing stuff, but it's a little too late now. But that's your game, man. That's like if something happened with Mario, Nintendo's gonna fix that. Nintendo's not gonna be like, we're gonna wait like another 8 years to fix this. Get the fuck out of here. Just get out of here with that. Microsoft needs to do. They need to really fix Halo. Like redo Halo. Do what you got to do. Reboot it if you have to. Just start over again. And
just get it back. Just get it back because you know it's like they got to the point where it's not even on the box. You know, it's like come on,
right?
Like how did we get here?
You wouldn't even know that was an IP of Microsoft.
Get Master Chief back on that box.
You know what it's like when Overwatch is on the damn box and not Halo?
Overwatch sucks.
They own it now. They own it, so it's already on the box. And now you're gonna have the Call of Duty guy. You're gonna have Crash on the box. You have Spyro on the box. What do you think about the Tomb Raider? Oh my god, we talked about this 100 years ago. It's awesome. I can't wait. I wish it was coming out this year. It's coming out in February.
Yep.
I'm going to sleep. Everyone later. Thanks, guys, for the stream. Everyone rock. You rock, King.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for always being here.
The King has left the building.
You're awesome, King.
King
rock on.
He's gonna rock all night while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Just gonna rock and roll
Sleep
all night.
The king always rocks, says David R.
He's playing the guitar while he sleeps.
Yeah.
That's how he goes to sleep. He plays the guitar and passes out.
And cuddles his Christmas sweater.
The Christmas sweater.
The Christmas sweater.
Do you think he's got like the comforter, and the comforter is a Christmas sweater?
Maybe. That'd be great.
Let's see here.
The Colonel tucks him in the Christmas sweater bed. As long as he's not going to sleep on the throne.
Did you guys talk about this last week?
You're
I don't know.
Redpool. We talk about what?
Redfall getting 60 frames.
No, we didn't talk about it. It got 60 FPS, but did they fix the other problems?
I know.
I
just wanted to mention it because people would be like, "Why didn't you mention that?" You know.
Listen, when it came out, we played on PC for 3 hours and 57 minutes or 58 minutes. The game was fine, but the problem was like the AI. The vampires were just looking at buildings, and they weren't like attacking. And then sometimes they would attack, and they just like go crazy on you. It just got boring.
Right.
You know, do this task, do that task, do this, do that. It's like, okay. But I got to the point where we're just running around the map doing nothing. So I'm glad I got 60 FPS, but again, too little, too late, man. The game came out, what, May?
Yeah.
It's 5 months later.
People already jumped off or finished it. Like, they're not worried about it at this point. It just doesn't make any sense.
Come out in April or May? I think it was May 5th, right?
I think it was May, yeah.
It's like it's cool they give you 60 FPS on the console. It should have been like that from day one, but
it's like covering a turd with some sprinkles. It's like it's crap.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's still gonna be crap.
Look, I liked it. I liked the game when I played it, but at the end of the day, it just got boring after a while.
Yeah, if you don't fix like that stuff with the AI, then what's the point of playing the game? You know.
I don't know if they did or not. I re-downloaded it on console and I checked it out, and it plays fine. I don't have an issue, but I didn't get to any fights with anybody, so I don't know if the AI really changed or not.
Yeah.
Well, I got into a fight with the people by the fire station, but not vampires. I didn't walk around any areas. They're literally up in the sky, just looking at the top of the building, not doing anything. And you're just running around, or you could just shoot them and kill them, and that's it. They don't even fight back. Now, I don't know if they fixed that with this new update. I didn't try that. I hope they did, though. Redfall is like, I would say it's okay. It's like a decent game, but it's like Halo Infinite. Halo was great when it came out, but it got played out really quick. Modern Warfare 2, same thing. It got played out really quick because there were no maps.
Right.
No maps. The controls weren't that good. And
like I played it hardcore for the first season, and then it was like same thing with Halo. It was like I really went in on the first season, played it a lot, and then it just didn't really hold me and my friends' interest to constantly play it, you know?
Yeah.
Quilt made out of the Christmas sweater, yeah.
Yeah, I have no friends that play MW2 now. Like me and my friends used to play like MW2 all the time, but now we never play that game.
Yeah.
No, I just play it all by myself sometime.
No one's playing AEW on consoles.
No.
Or PC.
I'm gonna get another water. Hold on 1 second.
No problem.
It is a problem. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's always a problem. How dare you? Oh.
So you're putting a 2 terabyte in your Xbox 360?
1 terabyte.
Oh, now 1. Big man on campus said 2 terabyte. Now he's saying 1 terabyte.
No, I said what? I said 1. I texted you 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing 1. But I was surprised to see how good condition that Xbox was. It's that's like a few scratches on it, but nothing really. It's still like shiny and stuff.
Gotta hope it turns on.
Yeah, no, I need to try the power supply and everything. Make sure it works.
So you got an Xbox 360 Slim with the official controller wireless for $60.
Yeah.
That was a steal.
Yep.
I just bought the Gears of War. I never owned it. The Gears of War Slim. It's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I paid
Oh, yeah.
$128 for that. No controller, but it came with the power cord.
My uncle had that. He had that one, and it was modded,
Oh, nice.
but it just bit the dust, and he couldn't fix it. So then you got that R2D2 one that he sold you.
Still got it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have the Gears 3 360. Really? You know, I was gonna buy it at Sam's Club, but it came with 2 controllers. I think it was $500. It was like $449 or something crazy like that. And I was like, this was like 10 years ago. I was like, no fucking way.
Mm-mm.
I'm not spending that much money on this thing.
Yeah, no.
But I regret it because that's a good one. I had the controller. I still have it. I have it in the box. I gotta find it, but I have it.
I think I thought I used to have a slim power supply.
I never owned the Halo Reach one, the silver one.
Yeah, no, I've heard they had that one on Marketplace too. They were selling that for like 90.
Yeah, that's a good one. And the Halo 4 one I never had. I was gonna buy the Halo 4 Slim and I never did it.
Yeah.
Because again, I think it came with 2 remotes and it was expensive.
Yeah, I'm glad I got because I know this thing, like the controller alone, you said runs for like what, like $45 or something like that.
The control alone, yeah, you could sell them used for like $44.99.
That's crazy
The
that they're
wireless
still,
ones.
and it still works good. It feels like it works good. I gotta try it
feels
out.
like you don't even know if it works.
I might try it out on my my other 360 just to see like how it does. Just check the controller, just play like a random game on there or something. And yeah.
The green Halo 360, I did too.
Yeah, I remember that one.
A buddy of mine gave me that. I don't even know what happened. I think I sold it. I don't even remember. And the Gears 3 Slim. Yeah, I didn't have that one. I had the Modern Warfare 2 Slim, the silver one. That was awesome.
They're actually remastering those RWK, the Max Paynes, which I'm so happy about. I love Max Payne. I
But a
love the
Slim to
Max
play
Payne
Max Payne 3 a few weeks after I got it became backwards compatible.
Yeah. Right, they're remastering the
Alright, I'm
Max
back.
Paynes, right, Perry?
Yes.
They're remaking them.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Special edition consoles are over now. They sell
It deserve
condoms
it.
you could change out now, says RWK.
What?
Well, that's what we call
Right
the
now,
things.
now.
I kind of missed the Halo 3 console. Uh-oh. He's going to buy it. Max Payne. So Resident Evil, I have the controller, but I don't have the console. Anthony has it.
What's that?
I'll go get the
360.
Oh yeah.
I'll get the 360 so I can show everyone.
Oh yeah, you got the you were telling about the Slim you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it real quick.
I got a Slim. He got a Slim. I might just mod the Xboxes that come in now. They go for
You were
a lot of
saying
money.
that.
They go for $200 to $300. RGH.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should, man. I mean, fuck.
Let me tell you something. I got banned off eBay for selling those fucking things. Okay, and you know what it was? Because I was selling them. I was undercutting people by $20.
Right.
So those people reported me. And I wasn't selling them with games or anything. I was just putting the damn chip in it and just selling it. Because people would say, how do you do lobbies? And to be honest with you, I didn't know anything about doing lobbies for Call of Duty. I just told the guy, I don't know anything about that. You got to look that up. I was just modding these things and ripping my games to them. But I always sold them like without games or anything on them. But these guys got butthurt that I was selling for $20 cheaper and they fucking reported me. I got banned off eBay. I got banned from PayPal and suspended on eBay. So I ended up having to call my internet service provider at the time. And I said, can you change my IP address? They're like, sure. They changed it. I signed up with a different different version of my name. Let's just say that. And I've had that account ever since.
There it is.
But
Yeah.
all for that. Now when you go on eBay, that's all you find is RGH 360s. It's like, wow, I got in trouble for this.
And then the original controller.
Oh, that's a knockoff.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's a good find for the price. That's like
Oh,
that's a
definitely.
really good deal.
It's a knockoff.
Yeah.
You should have
This
brought it
is
to the
all just-
shop when I messaged you. You could have tested it out tonight.
I know, but I was at school.
Uh,
I was all I bought it in Connecticut, which the place was only like maybe like 10 minutes away from my school.
oh man.
So I was like, you know what, I go up there anyway. So not like I'm taking a drive for nothing.
You should have told the guy, be like, got any more of these?
No, she said that was the only one they had. Yeah, it's not even like scratched or anything. Jesus.
I bought an OG RE4 Steelbook with the game and game guide for 60. Am I a dumbass? Yes.
No, that's not
You got
bad.
robbed.
He got robbed.
The GameStop Steelbook, that's not bad for 60. I don't know.
So you're so that board I ordered, you want to hear this, Anthony? I ordered the capacitors for his board.
Right.
What was it, like 2 nights ago? I ordered the capacitor. It came the next morning.
Shit.
I ordered it at like 8 o'clock at night, and by 10:30 in the morning, it was delivered.
On Amazon?
Yeah, they must have had
Damn.
it in the warehouse over here.
Close by.
Yeah, there is they just built that giant warehouse, the Amazon place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll come over probably Sunday, Perry. Wow, I'll come over with the Xbox.
Yeah, right. I'll be around. I'll be at work. I really do want to. I really do pray every night that Microsoft brings back Guitar Hero or Rock Band. Well, they're going to own Guitar Hero, so they will bring it back.
Yeah, man.
Which
Clone
means
Hero is
Rock
your best
Band-
friend.
Rock Band might come back because of that, so we will see.
You don't
I
really
played-
need a crazy PC to play Clone Hero, but it's the way. For sure.
I got Resident Evil board game based on the RE1 remake.
Hmm.
This is Kama. May. We're losing viewers like crazy here. Well, it is getting late.
Showed the Xbox and everyone left.
You showed your ass and everybody left.
Thought I was gonna get us views. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't know. There any other news?
I'm trying to look for some other stuff
Nintendo
here.
is going to release a Switch. Who kind of called this one, right? They're going to do the same thing. They're going to release a digital Switch and a Switch with a cartridge slot.
But it's not gonna be OLED.
No, not OLED, and it's going to be a $50 price difference. So, that came out before this whole Slim debacle.
Yeah.
But I remember I said I think they're going to go digital, but I'm not sure. Well, guess what? They're doing both.
They're doing the same shit, you know. It's a matter of time.
The Lords of Fallen games looks good to be true. Okay. Gonna save OLED for mid-gen refresh. Of course they are. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know that.
That's the patterns never change with
they
these
never
companies.
change with Nintendo. It's always
Always similar
the
shit.
Switch 2 is gonna be milked for the next 10 years, just like this one was.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting next like 6 months in the gaming space because we're going to see a lot of this refresh stuff happen. So we're going to see how like this kind of blends with everything we've gotten so far. You know what I mean? And I think with Nintendo, they probably had no choice but to keep it, both, at least because they know a lot of people invested in cartridges and all that stuff. So we knew they were going to do that. But I've been in the boat of just like, trying to utilize the hack switch and just kind of wait for the new model and then pull the trigger instead of doing like the OLED stuff and all that shit, because it's the same console until we get, that updated one. So that's probably when I'll bite on that and get the updated Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting really tired of buying shit. You know what I mean? How many of these consoles do you have to buy?
It's crazy, especially when you like,
I love getting the new tech and everything. But come on, man. It's getting to be fucking annoying. These companies, they could have done this stuff the right way the first time. And Nintendo, I understand why they're being stupid. They make tons of money. You can't just give us like a decent box.
right.
Or a decent handheld, you know what I mean? The Steam Deck smokes the fucking Switch and it plays Switch games on it. And the Steam Deck is outdated already. The Steam Deck was outdated when it came out.
Yeah.
So, Nintendo really needs to start spending some money. They don't want to do it because everyone ran out, bought the fucking Wii, and destroyed the industry because of it. That was when Nintendo rested on their laurels. When everyone ran out, bought the Wii, they're like, "Great, nobody cares about graphics anymore." It's like, man, you guys were the innovators, and now you're just being lazy.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it's like, what happened?
We made a portable. It's like you already had a portable. Like you just decided to trim down a SKU.
We saw what happened with MK1.
Exactly. That's embarrassing. If I was Ed Boon, I would be embarrassed. But he's not like, oh, we're gonna fix it. You can't fix it unless you're gonna buy Nintendo and put out great hardware.
Oh, with the Switch stuff.
Yeah.
Like people spent full price on that crap.
Yeah, because they got robbed. That's why you gotta have a hack Switch. Now I still buy my Switch games, but sometimes the stuff gets out early, and you get to try before you buy. See if the stuff is really worth it right now, or you wait till it goes on sale.
They gotta put Super Mario Land on the
Super Mario Wonder.
They have all other the other games.
Oh, you mean the Game Boy games? Yeah.
Yeah, the Game Boy game. Yeah, they have
Super Mario Land not on the Game Boy service, like you said.
Mario Land 2 is on there. The second one's on there. Not the first one.
I didn't play, but the first one I beat. That one's not on there. The first one's a classic.
I love playing Super Mario Land. And it's not on there. It's like, what the heck, Nintendo?
Are there any questions in the chat for us?
Anything?
I don't think there's any more news topics.
Like, am I ever going to grow hair? Probably not.
Well, I could kind of go into the TV stuff if you wanted to.
Talk about that.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of a surprise the one day where the TV went out one morning on my dad. It was a TCL 5 series. Got it, 2.5 years ago. So not even 3 years old. And it's used every day. But essentially what happened was the like Perry said, the light strip basically behind the panel was pretty much burnt out. So it turned on and it was turning on, but you couldn't tell because, it was completely dark. So if you put a flashlight up to the screen, you could see it was on. And that, that basically was when I was like, all right, I'm going to look up a couple videos, see what can be done, try to do the hard reset, blah, blah, blah. But then when I found out the one video that the guy that had the same problem and he was like, oh, but you can open it up and do it. I was like, yeah, no, I asked my dad what he wanted to do and he was like, fuck it. We're just going to go big or go home. And he wanted to go with the Sony. Yeah. So I was like, all right. So we went on Best Buy, my friend helped me out. and we were able to get a Sony 55-inch. He has a better TV than me right now, but it's good because he deserves it, you know. And he, you know, we originally, me and Nick were trying to do something like this back when we pulled the trigger, but it was like, you know, right around the, you know, the picnic and stuff like that. So it was like we, you know, you didn't want to just spend money. You didn't know what was going on. So it was like we didn't want to drop a G on a TV, which is kind of where this price point is. It's on sale right now for $1,100, but that's kind of where it's at, like a $1,299 MSRP. But yeah, it's the Sony Bravia X90L full array, so it's backlit. It does 120 hertz, obviously, also 120 frames, so he can do PlayStation 5 with VRR, 120, all that stuff. You plug in the right HDMI, and then it enables it, basically. So had to get him another HDMI, just got one off Amazon, and popped it in, updated everything, mounted it for him, because we have a 3-in-1 stand that holds up to a 55. So we were able to take, because the TCL was a 50, so he was going up a little bit. And you know, there's a lot of natural light in this room anyway, so I feel like the Sony is a good for that. Has a good screen for that. And man, this interface is awesome. The remote's a lot smaller. It's not that box remote that we got with like the 900E and stuff like that. It's like very small.
900E interface is so fucking slow, man. Compared to this
Yeah.
TV.
Oh, compared to, yeah. I'm pretty
X900H
sure.
right here.
I was going to say the 900H, and I think this one has that similar, very smooth, like it's just like butter. Man, I was so jealous. Yeah. So I was like, man, this is awesome. So I set him up. I did play Call of Duty on it as well, just to test it. I was showing him how it plays, and he's like, yeah, this is great. So I think when he plays the game finally, like it automatically puts it in game mode when, you know, it's plugged in. So, but that's fine because it needs to do the 120, because HDMI ports 3 and 4, I think, do the 120 on this. So you get 2.1 ports on it. Everything's ready to go, man. I mean, it's great. I mean, they watch movies all the time, my mom and him. So it's like, it's perfect for movies. When he watched sports, he was like, holy shit, you know, he turned on a football game and he really enjoys it. So, you know, it's good. It was a random thing. You don't want stuff like that to just drop on you.
Right in the
But
TV, says David R.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, we did get the protection on that for 5 years. Best Buy
5
might
years.
not
I'm not gonna be around in 5 years.
I know.
Not gonna be around next year.
I know. But we also saved money on it because, you know, I got it through my buddy, so it was a little discounted. So that helped. I didn't pay full price for protection. But either way, you know, I don't know. Well, who knows? Maybe if they're just an online store at that point, I can still call somebody and get credit for something else to order. You know what I mean?
Call somebody.
You better call somebody, because you ain't seeing shit at that point. If all the stores are gone.
Oh,
but I figured,
didn't know? Best Buy went out of business. Your ass better call somebody.
Yeah, because it's you know, like you said, they could be completely gone, but at least if there's some kind of online entity or someone that I can talk to like, you know, swap it out if something were to happen. But even so, it worked out. Yeah, my dad does play MLB The Show. He still plays it, and it's funny because he's like, "Yeah, I'm not even halfway done," because, you know, you got to play so many games. And I'm like, "Dad, the new one's going to be out in March. You got to get ready." And it's just funny because it's like, you know, you can't finish them. By the time you try to finish them, the new one's already coming out. It's like, I just took this one out of the box, you know.
My dad has the same problem.
Yeah,
my dad has the same thing.
Now, Call of Duty, he'll finish in like, you know, a month, no problem. He'll finish it, and then he'll go back and play it on the harder modes. But like the sports games, like he does play them a lot, but it's just like you have to play like 100 and something games in the season, and it's like, dude, like holy shit, you know. That's why I think like he always wants something else to play, so it's not just the same thing. Because when you have that for like almost a year and you're trying to play everything, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I popped in a couple 4Ks as well, and they look phenomenal, you know, on that TV. So just a really, really smooth. I was very impressed from what I saw, and I'm happy that he got squared away with that. And you know, he still has the Roku Ultra upstairs for his small TV, so they still have that. And but the interface wasn't really confusing for him to learn, because I just had to put the apps on there, show him how to get to the apps, but he was able to sign in with his Google account that he uses with his phone. So everything was synced up, which is also a cool thing because it's just Google. So it's
He
just
could buy
like,
movies on his phone and just watch them on his TV.
yeah, yeah. It's a very cool, it's a very cool interface, and the difference that you get with that is how fast it is and how it's easier to kind of like snap between menus. Because again, yeah, the old interface just runs like dog crap. Like I had to turn off like animations and stuff to make it a little faster on my TV, which is old. But I had to like go into the settings, go into developer mode, turn off. Like I did like I looked up a couple of videos, and it made it a little faster. But it's just like, oh man, it's slow.
It's
But yeah, so that was the TV experience. I did go to Best Buy. We did pick it up. My dad has a truck, so we were able to, put it back. That's why having a truck is good. If you just need something, you got to carry
did you
something.
use straps?
We didn't use straps, no. I mean,
Did
it was
you
able
lay
to
it
fit.
down?
We did lay it down, unfortunately. But,
No. Don't give me that unfortunate shit, okay? Because I picked up my mom's TV, a 70 fucking inch, last week. All right? And these fucking guys at Best Buy, they see I got the truck, and they're like, got straps? I was like, no, we're laying it down. Oh, whoa, we can't lay it down. We can't lay it down. We can't lay it. It's like, I know you can't lay it down. Just give me the TV. We can't lay it down. We can't. It's like, shut the fuck up.
yeah, it's like, shut up. I'll lay it down. That's why I took it myself
It's
when
like
the guy
a fucking
carried it out.
parakeet. The guy just doesn't stop. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
it's like the guy came out with the hand
I
truck, and then
turned around
just
and I told the
did it
guy, I was
myself.
like, listen, you can look at my account. I bought like 25 TVs from Best Buy, and they all got on this truck and they drove home no problem. As long as you have the screen facing up.
Exactly. That's
But
what I did.
at the end of the day, there's so much packing material in these boxes.
It's not moving
now.
anywhere.
It
Yeah.
ain't going anywhere.
Unless you're going over like a big ass pothole multiple times on your way home and it's banging, like nothing's gonna happen. We took the back way home and it was fine,
Well, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, literally they'd throw the TV in the box with just styrofoam on top and styrofoam on the bottom.
No, the styrofoam was so thick.
I know that now it is, but back in the day, I understand why they would say that back in the day. But this shit needs to be on Mythbusters at some point because I'm getting fucking tired of arguing with these stupid people.
Yeah, no, and the thing is too, it's like
We're not responsible. We're not responsible. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, brother. If this TV has a crack in it, it probably happened in your warehouse, and I'm bringing this shit back.
Yep.
And if not, I'll go to another Best Buy and be like, hey, I just bought this TV and it was fucking cracked. And they'll take it. They have to. Or I'm going to call corporate and I'm going to start a fucking war. And then they'll give me the TV and they'll give me my money back.
Yeah, it's not like they have the money to be playing around with.
That one time we went to the Poughkeepsie Best Buy, we bought the TV when you guys were coming up in 2013. The TV conked out. So we went and got another one. $700 fucking Samsung. And the guy was acting like we didn't have any money on us. And he was just treating us like shit. I'm like, bro, I got fucking cash. All right?
Yeah, I'm paying today. So what are we doing?
But he was like, oh, hey, you guys look like you don't even can afford this TV. I was like,
do you say that?
Yeah, so I called fucking corporate on the way home. And I was like, you know what? Because I told my wife, I was like, we should just go return this fucking TV. Just because of the way the guy treated us. So I called corporate on the way home, and the lady's like, we're going to give you $200 back if you don't return the TV. I said, okay. They gave me $200 off a credit card.
Yeah.
And people will say, well, that's why you complain. That's why we're game complainers. That happened with my fucking fridge, too. You want to hear that story?
Sure.
We got a Christmas gift. What year was it? 2014? 2015? I don't fucking remember. Maybe it was 2013. I don't remember. Whenever we got that fridge. So, her parents bought the fridge for Christmas for us. What was it? It's a $1,400 fridge.
Jesus.
Okay, they were supposed to deliver it, I think, the day before Christmas Eve. Right? We're waiting all day. I took off of work. She took off of work. We're waiting all day. Because Christmas Eve, we have to go to my parents' house. So we were like, good, it's the day before Christmas Eve, whatever. What happens? They call. They don't call. We call them. We're like, what's going on? And they're like, they'll be there. Don't worry. They'll be there. Don't worry, right? I called Home Depot again. And we were like, are they going to be here? And it was 6 o'clock at night. And the guy goes, oh, they already went home. I'm like, you just fucking told me they were going to be here. Like an hour ago. I call corporate. What does corporate do? They call me back. They apologized. They said that this shouldn't have happened. There was no reason why they didn't show. They couldn't show up on the schedule. They weren't busy or whatever. They said we're gonna have that thing delivered tomorrow at like 10 a.m. Don't worry. And because we screwed up, we're gonna give you $500 back on a credit card. I was like, okay. I didn't pay for it. It wasn't my credit card. But everyone was happy at that point, and they came the next day, and the delivery guys were like, we tried calling you yesterday. I was like, you didn't fucking try calling anybody. I had that phone next to me all day. They put the fridge in there, and the fridge is still there, so there you go. But this is why you have to fucking open your mouth, and you gotta complain about stuff. And people will be like, people will be stupid, be like, oh, you're just stupid calling up and... No. If they screw up and they're wasting your time, and they offer to compensate you, why not? It's not a big deal.
You can't because and especially because
they could fuck you, but when they fuck me, I get mad.
Right.
I can't call and complain. Well, I called and complained, and I saved a lot of money doing that.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, man. It's like you're wasting time. Like no one's got time to waste. There's shit going on.
We took off of work. She could have made money. I could have made money.
Exactly. That's the worst part. And I would always feel bad when like when I used to work at Best Buy and stuff like that would happen. You know, in terms of like I wouldn't be dealing with those customers, but they would come in, something happened with Geek Squad or the installers, and then they would see me and then, you know, take it out on me or wonder like why they didn't show up at this time that they said they would because the person that set them up for said install messed up and went third party or whatever the case may be. It sucks, you know. But
RWK, good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
See you, RWK.
Give the guy a stunner while he's whining.
Hey,
Oh, I need to buy a new TV. I need a new one.
Oh, very Best Buy. Oh, yeah. Make call at Best Buy. Yeah, just you gotta complain about stuff. Look, I'm not saying call and complain about every little thing, but when big things happen, man, it's a pain in the ass.
No, it is. It really is, and you get screwed over a lot. I mean, we have countless stories of shit that you've had to deal with over there. I mean, we all have our own share of stories, but you definitely have a lot of shitty service over there, which you've talked about a lot on the show.
I ordered that hard drive enclosure for the 360 from Amazon. Said, you know, next day delivery, 2-day delivery.
Right.
They fucking lost the package. But the tracking is weird because it went from New Jersey to freaking like California to Kentucky to fucking somewhere else, Maryland or something. And I'm like, if it came from Jersey, it should be right here. Why did it go halfway across the country?
It's a couple hours away.
And they said the package was accidentally destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
It's for a fucking plastic hard drive. It was $15. It was the enclosure. It wasn't even a hard drive. For the old 360. And they're not going to deliver it, but I can't request a refund until the 12th. So when I wake up later, I got to message Amazon, be like, can I have my money back? Like, you can't make this stuff up. It's ridiculous. All right. So if you guys don't have any other stories, I'm gonna just read off our sponsors on Patreon and our members, and then we'll wrap it up. So you're going to film this thing when? Next week?
I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to be leaving next week. I will be on for the show next week as well. So,
oh yeah, November 1st. I won't be here. By the way.
What?
Sorry.
I'll be back by then.
Where are you gonna be?
So I'm doing a show, and we have our tech week that week. So I have to be there for that because I operate the lights, so I gotta be there.
Yeah, all right, no problem. I want to thank our sponsors over on Patreon: JB Zombie 89, Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Catch. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Collectors podcast over on Patreon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to our members. Read off our members here on YouTube.
The members.
All right.
Let me see here. So here are our members on YouTube: Stevie Mac, Jin, Dreadpool, David R, RWK, Thunders Productions, It's VB, Hockey Fan, and Nick Noguera. And some of these might have been gifts from Nick Noguera. So shout out to him.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Usual.
Oh yeah,
always supporting.
Wait! I gotta keep scrolling down. Hockey Fan, Nick Noguera, and Liquor Sandwich. So, thank you all once again for being members of this channel. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
And Thunders Productions again with another $5 Canadian super chat. See you later, everyone. Good show tonight. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Thunders.
As usual.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
So Anthony, are you streaming anything on your channel this week or what? What was your big announcement? I didn't see the beginning because I was streaming.
Oh, it wasn't really like a big announcement. I mean, I was just kind of just saying, we're gonna be coming back, in November with another survival horror game, Parasite Eve, Fatal Frame, or Cold Fear. But also, it was, it's the end of an era for Resident Evil 4. We're kind of putting that behind us a little bit now, and now we're kind of waiting for the next thing. So I want to fill in that time with more content that's, all of those games or, other survival horror games. Alan Wake 2 comes to mind, but I still got to finish the first one. But I like to play that. So far Fatal Frame is winning, but a lot of people
Fatal Frame?
Yeah, Parasite Eve is like right behind it though, so there's still time. So if you're a member or Patreon supporter on my channel, you still have time to vote. But
Fred,
yeah, and then
join his Patreon and vote for Parasite Eve like 10 times.
Yeah.
Parasite Eve is a better game. Fucking Fatal Frame. Let me tell you something about Fatal Frame. A lot of people like it, and it's got a cult following.
Right.
But I couldn't get into it because, and I was following that game before it came out, and I did check it out, and it's cool for the first like 5 minutes for me. But you're taking pictures of like ghosts and shit, and it kind of gets annoying. I mean,
yeah, I've never played it, so
maybe,
this will be right. This will kind of be like a first time for me. So we'll see. Parasite Eve has 29%. Fatal Frame has 44%. So there's still some time for Parasite Eve to take the win.
Do it.
But yeah, basically when I come back, that Road to RE9 hasn't started yet, but once we get that announcement, I think that'll be
Anthony,
next.
I have a feeling. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. I got a feeling that RE5 remake is going to come before RE9.
It could.
Because you think they're going to save RE9 for the 30th? RE5 remake would fit for the 30th because it's the OG characters. But I'm getting this feeling now that they're going to go to RE5 remake.
I feel like both are definitely being worked on, but you're right. I mean, it's whether or not they decide to just be like, we're just going to
save 9 for the big 30, or do you save the remake for the big 30?
Yeah, and it depends on what they're doing with 9. If it's really kind of more going back a little bit to, getting away from the Romania stuff that we got in Village and kind of making it a little more grounded. Even though like, a lot of the remakes and sequels can be over the top, but I feel like we kind of got lost a little bit with Village. So I think, I don't know. And what I was also talking about on my stream was also like, this is kind of like when I get back, we got to focus on getting the rest of the stuff together for the PC and all that stuff.
Sucks as Dreadpool.
So
Fatal lame.
yeah, a lot of people like it. A lot of people hate it. I feel like it's either way.
My brother was really good at that game.
Here's a glitch that I encountered. I threw a guy into a wall and I got stuck.
Oh crap!
Eventually, I got out, but so yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, it's also going to be when I get back from the filming, we're also going to piece together this next PC soon, hopefully. So it's going to be the start of a new era for content creation on multiple channels where I can, do a lot more stuff. There's going to be a lot more stuff I can stream and mods I can do. And, so it's going to be the end of the old school kind of vibe and trying to go with some new kind of content, maybe some new videos that I haven't done before. That goes for LTRE, that goes for, the film channel, and then whatever my third channel will be, which will be mostly other gaming stuff. But I kind of talked about all that stuff. So LTRE isn't going anywhere. I was just kind of letting everyone know that, like, when I get back from this film, there's going to be a lot more of a serious.
Well, what's the deal with the PC? You got the money for it yet, or you still got to work at that?
Well, I still got to work at. I mean, I also have to look at the parts as well. Like we have to actually go through like everything again, like an updated thing. But yeah, I still have
cheap the last 2 days.
Right. So yeah, I still have. Yeah, I've still been saving with that and everything. So I want to get like a look at all the parts, and then we could start sniping this stuff when I get back. We could start like piecing this shit together sooner rather than later. So yeah. That's the plan. Obviously, yes, this month's been busy and like, there's still other stuff that's been going on. But I mean, yeah, I really want to try to get this thing rocking and rolling soon. Like I'm still coasting on this PC, but it's time to obviously jump and go into the 4K era, so to speak, and get everything kind of updated.
Dreadpool's right, man. That's exactly how I feel about that series. He said,
yeah, like the first one's just okay.
It's like Paranormal Activity. People get scared of it, but it's not scary. It's a shitty series. That's exactly how I would have worded it. Does RE 30th anniversary make anyone feel old? Yes, me. It makes me feel old. I mean, it's you guys don't understand. I was 13 when the fucking game came out. I'm 40 now, and we're not even up to 10 yet.
Yeah, yeah.
When that game come out?
I probably won't
March
be around.
March of '96.
I probably won't 96? Be around to see 10.
I wasn't even born yet.
Unless they just churn out 10 quickly. I don't know.
It came out like 9 months before I was born.
Getting old. I can't wait another 10 years for RE10. You know what I mean?
Holy crap!
I'll be 1,000,000 years old.
Yeah, I mean it's cool to see it come back, and like where it had that really shitty period over 11 years ago, and now it's kind of repelled back a little bit with popularity because of the remakes and the mainline selling and stuff. So it's cool to see it in a good spot. And yeah, I mean, Ari's in a good spot. And then hopefully, this, The Keeper's Diary short film goes over well. And, I'll let you guys know how that is. I'll be doing updates, like little updates, on my YouTube members and Patreon stuff while I'm there. So stay tuned for that. There'll be a little bit of an extra content that I'll try to do. It's going to be hard because the schedules are going to be very, very tight. It's going to be a very long shooting schedule. But I'm going to try to,
how long is
let you guys know.
Supposed to be?
What's that?
How long is this movie supposed to be, or you're not allowed to say anything?
Well, they said it in the campaign, but it's going to be probably about 15 to 20 minutes for it's a short film. So it's not like a feature film, but there's a lot of it's a very dense short film in terms of like there's going to be a lot of sets, a lot of pieces, a lot of setting stuff up, breaking it down. It's going to be premiering on the Residents of Evil channel, like on their YouTube channel. So that's where it's coming out on. Obviously for free. We're not making money off of this or anything like that because it's just a fan film. And yeah, it's being released to the public for free. And I'm not gonna, I'll be documenting my visits there and kind of like capturing that, but I won't be posting anything of like the actual set or anything else until I can, because a lot of people that back the project will be getting a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But chances are, when you see the behind the scenes photos and you see the video that was shot, is going to be shot by Callie. She is shooting all that stuff.
Nice.
So she's going to be getting a lot of coverage. And when we can release those photos, obviously we'll put them out, but it probably won't be until way later, when everything's out. But they're planning on putting it out early next year, so we won't have to wait too much. Like, it'll go into, post-production probably right in November, like right when we get it in the can. So once it's in the can, it gets, everyone else gets to go home, and then the editor and the director probably have to piece that stuff together, get it all, get it all together for everybody.
You got to play in your streams, D and D2.
Those are other ones that people were mentioning in the chat to check out. I played a little bit of D2 on Dreamcast, I think.
We'll get you a modded Dreamcast. No, you don't even need a modded Dreamcast because I put everything on the PC. This is why you need that PC.
Well, yeah, so that's kind of what... that's what a lot of the live stream was about, was just about, like, as soon as I get... Because when I come back from this project, I know I'm going to come back with a lot of, creative energy, and, like, I'm going to learn a lot from it. So I think I'm going to come back with a different mindset, even just to be like, hey, I just want to keep pushing things further. And that's what I want to do. And the PC will help with that every step of the way. So, yeah. And while there's this, like, lull in Resident Evil, like, while there isn't any announcements going on towards this end of the year, hopefully, I mean, I don't know if they're going to just, come out with something on a PlayStation event before the end of the year, but unless that happens, we might not see another RE announcement for a couple months. So I figured, it's time to kind of get my head on straight for some other content that I want to do. Some stuff that I've always wanted to do that I want to just kind of take the dive and do for some video ideas. And then obviously, like, kind of slowly but surely piece together a third channel for early next year where I can play other games on it and stuff. So that's kind of what I talked about on the stream. So nothing's getting, chopped. No channels are going anywhere. It's just going to be more shit that I can do, but it will help when I have that PC on my side. So, yeah, that's kind of what I talked about and answered questions for a few hours. So it was good, but, I probably won't be live. I don't think I'm going to be able to go live tomorrow unless it's for a couple hours and do a hangout stream. But I'm going to be at Monster Mania this weekend, and then I'll essentially have 3 days left when I get back to kind of like get ready for Michigan, and then it's going to be off to Michigan. So, yeah, it's going to be very busy. But I won't have much time to stream. But it'll be for I'll try to put out like a video or something.
Flying?
I'm going to be driving with Callie, so
that's not bad.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, some people say, oh man, 17 hours, that's bad. I'm like, you know what? It's not even that bad if you really think about it.
6 hours is just fucking Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
6 hours is just Pennsylvania. Yeah. And and then I also have Callie to switch off. Yeah, you have someone there with you. You're not by yourself. And then I am going to be leaving at I'm going to be leaving at a good time so I can try to get through most of PA and all that shit at nighttime where there's no traffic. Yeah. But yeah, I got the rent-a-car booked and all that stuff, and a lot of the places and the Airbnb and the gas and stuff is going to be covered, obviously. So there's it's going to be I just like driving because I like knowing that I can get there when I can get there. There's not going to be some like random, obviously, fingers crossed, but nothing happens and we get there safe and there's no issues, and then we get to the Airbnb and then we start shooting on the 28th, or I'm sorry, 29th, or no, 21st. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm looking at on the calendar. 21st or 22nd, we start shooting. And then it's going to be all the way until the 29th. And then I'll be driving home on the 30th. So that will be, that will be the plan. So it's going to be taking up a nice chunk of October. Like I said, just that last show there, I'll get Nick to fill in on the
20. That's a hellhole.
25th. So
parking wars. Remember that? They were in
Yeah.
Michigan.
The good thing is our
the
our cabin and where we're shooting is kind of very far away from everything. So, yeah, it's going to be more remote, like just kind of like in the middle of nowhere, which I feel like you don't have to go very far. Seeing some of the Great Lakes would be cool.
Can you tell this guy JJ that I was never competing with GameStop?
Oh yeah, I'll tell him.
I told him, and then he's just like, well, going up against GameStop. Oh, I'm like, I just told you I'm not competing with GameStop. I'm just opening a store.
Yeah. No, I'll give him the.
I don't think he understood what I was telling him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there'll be opportunities to meet people that I've talked to over the internet for years. Which is pretty cool.
That's how we all started over here, huh?
Yeah.
Anthony on a plane. This guy ain't real. Hey, I've never been on an airplane. I'm afraid of airplanes. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm fucking scared of airplanes.
I don't mind flying. It's just like, and I know it would have been cheaper and faster and whatever, but it's like, I don't know.
I like driving too.
I like driving. I could bring, I can bring tasty cakes if I want, you know what I mean? Because there won't be tasty cakes over there. It's just like little things like that, It's like, I don't know. It's just, when you're going to get there and, everything's good. I can bring my movies and stuff because I can bring the Raspberry Pi that Perry got me. I'm going to bring that because it has a bunch of games on it, so we can hook that up. So just so we have like something to kind of break up the workflow, because like the days are going to be long. We're not going to have a lot of free time to just like mess around. But if we want to just like jump on a game or something or play, just for something that keeps little people going that are keeps people going a little bit longer is what I meant to say. But yeah,
the little
people that are going to be on set, the Munchkins. No, I'm trying to learn the most I can from this experience. So it's going to be a cool time. It's going to be a tough shoot because it's going to be very like by the schedule. We got to get it down. But
Dreadpool cool. Says on the way back, these motherfucking midgets on my motherfucking plane.
Yeah. That's a horror movie in and of itself.
I'm tired.
The Lollipop Guild.
It's just dancing on your body, like represent. Lollipop just doesn't dance on your body.
But yeah, so other than that, though, yeah, not much is going on. I'm just going to be doing the Monster Mania show. I'll let you guys know how that is next weekend.
If you need another zombie, Fred will fly over there for you.
I could be a skinhead zombie.
Yeah.
Man, you didn't meet up with Dreadpool, huh?
I'm sorry.
You were right by his house too, 2 hours away, but you were
what the hell?
His house.
I mean, I know. I'm sorry, Dread.
Fred was driving home, and he's like, "Oh, Dreadpool could come visit me." I'm like, "You're the one driving towards him."
Yeah, I wasn't the one driving. My friends were driving. I didn't want to be like, "Hey, can we go like visit with my friends like over?" Like they just wanted to get the hell home.
We represent the Slender Guild, the Slender Man. That's Fred.
I'm sorry, Dread. I'm sorry.
Drove right past me. Yeah, exactly.
I apologize. All right, I apologize.
We got to do a Jason movie with you, Fred.
I wore the mask that
Jesus
what's his name gave me. Yeah, Jesus had. Yeah, they actually fit pretty dang good.
So Anthony, Jesus just randomly had a Jason mask in his trunk.
Really?
He's like, Fred needs to put this on, and Fred did look like Jason. He looked he looked like Jason from like Part 3.
You never know when you need a Jason mask,
Oh, yeah, see.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh wow, that's legit then.
Oh, he has like a legit mask. Yeah,
that's cool.
I was like,
I always want to get one. I never, all these years being at like horror conventions, I never like bought like an actual mask.
The game came with the fucking mask. I had 2 of them. I
remember seeing that at Best Buy, but I didn't do it.
New Line made a Freddy vs. Jason mask that was like $60.
Oh yeah, those
Like-
masks used to be expensive back then.
Like 10
I
years
got-
ago, I still got it in the closet.
Yeah, back then I got a Leatherface one.
Nice.
It was like from the remake, but it was like $60. It had like the curly hair and shit like that. It was legit, and I wish I had it still because I probably just threw it out.
Bro, you know what we should do? Jason takes Fred Hatton.
Fred Hatton.
What we should do is put Fred in the Roy mask and just make the movie, and it's Roy's great grandson from his other son that nobody saw off camera.
It's another imposter getting revenge.
I like how Roy gets stabbed in the arm. He goes, "Ow!"
Yeah,
but he keeps going. Like he doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's like he feels pain, but he's not.
I guess
he keeps coming.
I guess if you really want to like go there, he's a medic, so he could deal with that.
Yeah.
Like he injects himself with something, but dude, he got like his arm cut open.
I don't know. I mean, the Roy stuff that people give that movie shit, but I still like part 5.
I like that movie because it was like Halloween 3. It's like an anthology. It kept the Jason spirit alive.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Jason, and it made sense.
It had one of the biggest body counts. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, motherfucker killed more people than Jason. Well,
when Tommy Jarvis, I loved it when Tommy Jarvis beat the crap out of that one guy in part 5.
Yeah,
he just
ate crap on that like fat guy, on that like fat hillbilly guy.
My favorite is when I love when when she's like when Ethel's like making the stew. She's like, "Come in here and eat your fucking slop," and he's just like driving around. He's like, "He hit me, Ma. He hit me," and then he just gets decapitated. It's so great.
Well,
I mean,
she fucking yells at the cop. That was funny.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say what she said on here, but yeah, she's just fucking. She lets him have it, and yeah, Tommy gets pissed in that, and they're setting. That was perfect because they were setting up him as Jason, and you knew that's where they were going, and they did the same thing with Halloween 4, and then they just kind of scrapped it because obviously they changed their plans.
Yeah,
but it was cool to see where they were going with it. They did try something different, and
let me tell you something, brother. The big rumor on the internet is that Ernest should be rebooted with John Cena.
Wow.
With John Cena.
He looks like Ernest. He looks like him.
Ernest P. Water.
But it's like even if he
not P.
Even if he did it, it's like it wouldn't be the same.
No, but it would have to be a new like take on Ernest.
Yeah,
I can't imagine John Cena going like John Cena's not going to do that. But no, John Cena would be like, he would be like a down to earth, like, what just happened? Like type Ernest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine Cena running around and be like,
David
you know
R.
what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean, Vern?
David R. I was gonna make that joke. David R.
If you look at fucking Cena, he looks like a shrunken like version of himself there. He looks like fucking Ernest.
The doctor of Ernesnomics.
Yeah. The doctor of Ergonomics or whatever.
Ergonomics.
Oh man.
Hey, yo. Thug life.
I don't know.
A confused Ernest.
He could totally play. He fucking looks like him.
He could. He really could. You got a point.
The Rock is gonna play Tiny in the Clay Fighter movie. Yo, John Cena looks like a fucking 5-year-old kid compared to The Rock a couple weeks ago on SmackDown.
Oh man!
I remember you sent me pictures. You showed me pictures of that. I think that was hilarious.
Dude, he looked like fucking Hulk Hogan from the '80s, and John Cena looked like a fucking fan in a front row.
It's like he's all deflated, John Cena.
Yeah, because
like someone has to blow him up.
Well, that would mean he's got to take the roids again, which he's not going to do.
Yeah, no.
He's like he wears a fucking t-shirt, that guy. A confused Ernest. Yes, you got it. David R's got it. It's like he's confused that all this crazy stuff is happening around him.
He's like hitting everyone with like wrestling moves and stuff. He's like, I don't know how I'm doing this.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if there was. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a couple other 4K releases that came out. Did you get that Scream trilogy, Perry, or did you just get the 3 Steelbook?
No, I got the trilogy came before the Steelbook. The Steelbook got delayed a day because of fucking Amazon.
Yeah, same here. I didn't get it till Wednesday, of course.
I got the 3 Steelbook right here. But I
Yeah,
got
I
the
like the
trilogy
red.
downstairs because we're gonna watch it downstairs. Well, now we got movie theater chairs. We can watch it up here.
Yeah, I like the red Steelbook for 3.
I don't
That's
want to
cool.
open the Steelbook, although the discs are loose in the fucking Steelbooks.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was what else came out? Pumpkinhead came out in 4K. That has a Steelbook. The Halloween trilogy 4K set is like $75. It's like
The new Ninja Turtles is December 12th.
yeah.
I finally got a release date after 1,000
Nice.
years.
Exorcist comes out on the 20th in 4K, so I'm looking forward to that. I know the Best Buy Steelbook's already out, but I didn't get that edition. I'm getting the more expensive edition. Because the Steelbook in that is the original artwork. So, that's pretty cool.
Yo, the Titanic Steelbook not Steelbook. The Titanic 4K is coming out in December.
Yeah.
They're giving you the fucking naked picture of Kate Winslet from the movie.
Wow.
The drawing, not an actual photo of her naked, but his drawing of her. That's gonna be like included.
That's
with
crazy.
It.
That's pretty cool.
It's like, what the fuck?
You know how many kids that was like their first pair of boobs they saw from that movie? You know, that was like the one thing that like you would see. You know, like because when you're a kid, it's like that's the first time you see nudity is like in a movie, and I feel like for a lot of people that was like.
Well, Leno, he fucked with Dennis Franz. Dennis Franz came out, the guy from NYPD Blue.
Yeah.
He's from Die Hard too. He's the cop that always is fucking with McClane. He comes out on the Leno show, the Tonight Show, right? And you can look this up. This is on YouTube. And Leno's like, "We got a gift for you, right?" He goes, "Oh, what do you have?" He's got the picture that Leonardo DiCaprio drew, but they drew him on there as a huge fat guy on the couch. Dude, this guy looked so embarrassed. He looked like he wanted to fucking kill Leno.
He's like, "Dude, what are you showing me right now?"
Everyone was laughing but him.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's I don't know. Like that's something like if I were to get that, I'd have to wait for a price drop,
Yeah.
On that big time. That's like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Because like I don't.
I got Free Guy on 4K for $10.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet. It came yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is the time of year, especially if you're thinking about getting some physical stuff. Just wait another month because you'll start to see this stuff.
Let me tell you something fucked up. I ordered a pair of Beats Pro headphones.
Yeah.
I have Beats Studio 2s before Apple fucking bought them and ruined them. The Studio 2s are the loudest headphones you could buy. Apple put that A1 chip in the fucking Beats Studio 3s. They killed the fucking... You can't even make the thing loud.
Wow.
Because they stop you. Because they're like, oh, you can get hearing loss. I got hearing loss. I need it loud. So I've tried every pair of fucking headphones from Bose, everybody. No one comes close. They all do this thing where they limit like how loud you can make it. So I ordered the Beats Pro. These are brand new. They just came out. And it was $350. And I was like, whatever. I'm going to order it. And it's not good, but it's not bad. The Studio 3s are horrible. They sound like shit. They sound like I bought them from Dollar Tree or something.
Right.
The music doesn't even sound right. The Studio Pros, the music sounds great. It doesn't go as loud, but it's decent. Like I could deal with it. It was $350. So I'm still like, should I keep using that? Fucking thing goes on sale yesterday. Studio Pros, $179.
Oh my
I sent that $350 back, and I got 2 pairs for that price.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that, man. Because Amazon doesn't price match.
No, they don't.
They tell you to send the shit back. So I sent it back. And I reordered 2 sets for the same price. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys got to watch out for that stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, that not only does Amazon screw you over on the pre-order shit, it's like they also do the same thing with the price matching. It's just
I would have just kept the ones
so
I opened.
shitty. Yeah. Said you got to waste your time with that shit. It's like, come on.
And he asked him to draw one of his French girl. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. No idea what he's talking about. But yeah. So yeah, whenever you're ready with that computer, man, just let me know.
Yeah.
The parts are just going to be the current parts. It depends on what you're going to add. If you're going to add the internal capture card or any of that stuff or what. But I would say get as much as you can, as many parts as you can from Best Buy with your friend's discount.
Yes. Well, that's what it comes down to. When we get an updated list, I'll, once I get the SKUs, I'll just shoot them over to him, get that total, and then start piecing it together,
Yeah. If not, then we definitely got to go to Micro Center in Yonkers and pick some shit up because, Best Buy was easy to get to, but we would have to probably go to Frank's. And Frank's, the problem with his is everyone's over there, so everyone's buying shit.
Yeah, it's always like stuff's being sold.
This one, there were people there, but they had stuff. Now forget it. You're competing with a whole town of people over there.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna run. It's late. I'm ready to pass out. I think these guys are ready to pass out.
Yeah, definitely a little more tired today, but it's all good. I'll get some extra sleep tomorrow.
Yes.
I've been up since 5:30 this morning. It's 1:35. It's 1:35 right now.
God damn.
Almost 24 hours. So, yeah, this man's got to sleep. But I want to thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Check out Mike Mullis's podcast on Rumble every Monday night. I'm sorry, every Tuesday night. Noof Nukem's podcast is every Monday night here on YouTube at Noof Nukem. And Mike's podcast is every Tuesday night on Rumble, the original Next Level Gaming podcast. Check him out there. And Noof Nukem's podcast every Monday night is the Gaming Fuse podcast over on YouTube under his channel name, Noof Nukem. We got Dreadpool's channel. Dreadpool, he's been uploading a lot of Halloween type videos. He's been working the
Yeah.
Oh god, the haunted houses, not the haunted, the trails, the haunted trails. So check those out. He's got a lot of shorts up there too. Check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil. Check out Jesus's wrestling channel, M3 TV over on YouTube. What else are we doing? Who else are we promoting? Oh, It's VB. Check out It's VB. I know he wasn't in the room tonight, but he's usually streaming at night or in the morning. Check him out on YouTube. It's VB. Who else are we promoting here? Who else has channels?
You already said Rock Solid Wrestling, right?
I said it, yeah. Over at M3 TV on YouTube.
Maybe Richard's channel?
Well, the channel he's in the room with, he doesn't use.
Oh, okay.
He'll have a channel soon. Fred, I guess when you ever create your channel, we'll promote you. But until then.
Yeah, I have my. I'll probably use this channel, but
subscribe to Slendy. So whenever Fred uploads in like fucking 85 years, by the time Fable comes out, Fred will upload a video.
That'll be my first game, the new Fable.
And then he'll get banned for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll break NDA and stream it. Well, yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Maybe I'll stream the VR tomorrow. I don't know, but
Yeah, that'd be cool.
we'll catch you guys. Hey, when are you going away again? Next week?
Yeah, I'll be here for next week's show, and then I'll be leaving just
Okay,
right
because
after
I was
that.
gonna say good
basically.
luck, but you're not leaving this week. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we'll be here next week. Hopefully, we get some more news. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Vote on Anthony's thing. Vote Parasite Eve. Fuck Fatal Frame.
Yes, if you are a member or Patreon supporter, vote on the next live stream. I will be starting that up when I get back in November. Well, I'm getting back at the end of this month, but I'll start it up in November, basically, like probably a week after I get back once I get everything.
Change your vote to
situated.
Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve, Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve.
I'm looking forward to
Parasite Evil.
I'm looking forward to whatever I end up playing. 'Cause
Oh.
it'll be my first full playthrough. So
Before we go, the fucking Outbreak guys made this game called Dino Charge.
Dino Charge.
Remember that bootleg like Outbreak game that's on like Xbox Live? It's like Claire Redfield. It's like a bootleg Claire Redfield. It's like a ripoff of Resident Evil. Well, they made a ripoff of Dino Crisis with the same lady or whatever.
It's like the Regina clone.
No, it's the Claire Redfield character in fucking being chased by dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play it yet. I might play it on stream this weekend, depending on what's going on. I got the VR now, so I'm using that, so I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know that they made fun of now Dino Crisis.
That's funny. They also need to just bring it back, you know. They got all the assets.
Yeah, but you know Capcom, they're stupid. I said that, you didn't. Don't worry.
I don't care.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Yep.
Take
See
care,
you guys.
everyone. Have
Bye.
a good night.
Take
All
care.
right, good night,
stay safe.
guys.
Peace. Good
Take
night.
care. Good night, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye. Where'd they go? All right, we're out of here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more Resident Evil Village VR. So, have a good one. Peace.